Yeah, it's I mean, it's definitely a huge chunk out of your current gold because you have 759. Did you already subtract the expenses?
No.
Okay, someone do that. Comes up to 259 gold and 2 silver for this month. The arrow indicates what it's moving to this next month because of the change and stuff. So I figure it makes more sense to have changes apply next month in terms of like loss because reasons.
Here we go.
How you guys feeling?
I feel all right. Sorry, I know you just started recording. Guess what? My dog's going crazy. I gotta go let him out.
Ripperino.
Classic.
Yep.
How about you, Nair? You ready to fucking game?
Yeah, dude, I'm ready.
Why don't you do a recap for last session while his dog's fucking going out?
Okay. Well, we explored to the northwest, and we encountered a small clearing out there, not far from our settlement. We found a hole in the ground with a bronze disc. We also saw booted footsteps there that we determined to be less than a month old, so it was recently fucked with. Looked to be like 4 to 5 dudes, and the tracks were hidden. We also, I believe, we took on some goblins. We did a quest with we took along Lady Miriam, local knight from Fort Huntsman.
Yeah.
It went very smoothly. Little too smoothly. We split the pot with Miriam and such. We had upgraded our laborers camp.
Oh shit, Jabiful expenses. That also needs to be added. You guys were paying him like 50 gold a month, right?
I think so.
Yep, for going like above and beyond and doing crazy shit. Can you subtract 50 gold? I'll just redo the calculations.
It was supposed to be cheaper than the other dude. The other dude was saying he wanted like 75, right?
You wanted like 100, and then you got him down to like 80, and then you're like, fuck that shit. And then you offered Jabiful 50 starting salary.
Well, it has been subtracted.
All right, awesome. Continue.
Well, I think that's just about it. Didn't really do much else.
Okay.
Yeah, we did the D tier fucking goblin quest. We found out about the hole nearby, and
that was it. Just got cashola.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I get why you bring Jabiful along. I'll play it everywhere now. This dude's fucking expensive as fuck.
Yeah, he's got to make that money.
He's got to earn that paycheck. Yeah. Did you and Beth, I remember you guys were talking about the settlement. Did you guys have like a plan of attack for the settlement turn?
One moment.
Oh, cool. Oh, I need to put the musics on.
I was just chewing. Plan of attack. Well, we discussed many things, right? And also, we were like mildly under the impression that we could build 2 things, because as the text is written, it sort of looks that way.
Yeah. Makes sense. Talking about what the next settlement turn is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure. I think it's extremely unwise for Veth isn't aware of this. I was talking to Torb and he was saying basically it's like 10 fucking sessions until the Hallows Eve thing.
Uh-huh.
Which doesn't give us like
bare minimum.
I'm not sure
10
if
sessions.
there's enough time. So like we can't really do anything other than build shit that is directly working towards those orders.
Yeah.
Well, for the record, you can just not do the orders, and just gain ire. Like, that's an option.
Yeah. I mean, well, we can do other orders. You know, if we complete all of them except for one, like, that's not that bad. Right?
Yeah. The orders are just like
orders were be
benchmarks.
self-sufficient, and then have a guard tower, and then have a church.
Yep. Look, your queen has high expectations, so if you can go above and beyond and do all of them, that would please her. But she knows that, you know, not everyone can be as cool and competent as like her inner circle.
So the Northwest assignment she was talking about, she's talking about like that was the assignment that's going to come after the New Hallows Eve.
The way what's his face talked about it, he basically said the next like few months or whatever is just the time for the party to explore around, get their bearings, etc., etc. And if the party wanted to get a sneak peek at what their next order is going to be, then, you know, head northwest, west by northwest, and you will see probably the thing.
Well, I have a feeling we may have found the thing. Possibly, who knows?
Maybe. It's possible.
So, am I retarded, or is there not a building for ore?
Or you'll have to like find a mine or something, or prospect and then build a mine.
So
Like-
I guess we'll prospect. We'll probably want to prospect this session then, so we can build a mine next.
Well, okay.
And then this session we
We
should
gotta
get a
start
charcoal
fucking
burner.
doing food eventually.
Yeah. How much does it cost to import ore?
Dude, I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't think I don't see any prices for shit anywhere.
It's under goods itself. So primary is 5 gold and secondary is 20 gold. So ore is primary good, so it costs 5 gold to import a month.
Oh, that's nothing. Perhaps we should just build a trade post then.
I feel like that could be. That's decent too, because then it also solves a problem if we could just import food. I mean, it's not great, but we could import food.
If we run out of food, yeah, I think that's what we'll do then, because then we don't have to deal with we can just get ore that way. We can also import other things.
And then in the turn after that, we'll go for a hunting lodge or a fishing shack or something like that to
Okay.
alleviate that problem some.
It's pretty expensive, but I think with the silver included, you can build it. It's a 3x1. Where do you want it?
Well, we came in down here, so I imagine like the path is going to be somewhere around here.
Yeah, very
Maybe
probably.
like over here in this corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just draw a rectangle. Want it like right here?
Maybe we could do it
Like flip it.
no, we could do it over here. If it's 3x1, we could do it like beside the woodcutters camp,
Oh yeah, right here
like
by
up
this
there.
thing.
Yeah,
Keep
Right
it
here?
Compact.
yeah, but like
Yep.
flipped upwards.
Yeah, the other way.
Okay. Flip it vertical. It's not letting me flip it. I'll rebuild it. So you're saying like right next to the woodcutters, vertical like this,
Yeah, but farther down.
but farther down. Oh,
First thing in.
yeah, it looks pretty good. So your workers will get started on that.
And then for other settlement actions, maybe we could
Yeah, because it only takes one settlement action.
yeah, exactly. So we have like 2 right now, I think.
Yep,
We do.
correct.
Perhaps build path.
There's nothing else to provide dumb labor to.
Yeah, and there's the woodcutters camp.
Yeah. So, I guess the only thing we could do... We could hire people, but I don't think we need to hire any more people.
Well, the trade post guy eventually.
Yeah, that too. I don't know, maybe we should clear some fucking woods.
Yeah, where are you thinking?
Wait, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
If we don't hire it now, as an like it takes an action to hire the dude, right? Or does it not? I hope not.
I kind of feel like it probably shouldn't because of just the sheer amount of times you're gonna need to be hiring dudes. You'd have to like hire a bunch of dudes in advance.
Yeah.
So maybe we could say it's like a free settlement action. Like if your dude is off hiring people, you can't use the rat house action for any other reason. Or any
Perhaps
other way.
it should just be part of the, building the thing is getting a dude.
Oh, that also works, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think if your dude is out, Archibald, then he can't be doing other settlement actions at the same time, right? So I think it makes sense to have it be like a free settlement action.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, kind of.
So it doesn't cost an action point, but still ties up Archibald, right?
Yeah.
Does that seem reasonable?
Sure.
So Archibald will go do that.
Mm-hmm. And then I guess, yeah, clearing out stuff. Because the only other thing we could do, laborers can't. Maybe a path. I say start doing a path.
Yeah. How much path you want? Or where's the path? Let's see.
Do fucking 15 feet, right? Or some shit.
No, it's 15 by something else.
By 180.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a huge amount of path. It's 15 by 180 or 30 by 90.
Yeah.
So
I think 15 by 180 is like 100%.
yeah, so skinnier path. Just use the arrow tool to mark out a path and I'll just paint it in right now.
Like on the map, I was thinking like a path out of our settlement.
Oh, just start like clearing.
Yeah.
What like this path?
Yeah, something
I
like that
think
works.
for getting like a road to the other place, I feel like that's going to require outside help.
Okay.
The road to Fort Huntsman, I mean.
So let's just
Because
do it.
it's going to be like miles and miles of like cutting trees and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, let's just do something like what Iris got mapped out then.
all right. Bear in mind, there's only 150. Or is it 180?
180.
Oh, it's 180. Okay. All right.
So like this.
Give me a moment to...
Or more like this.
Please keep it on the screen. I'm just preemptively drawing it right now.
Hold on, we get a little... I'm sorry, just 1 second.
Dude.
Because we get more distance like that, and every time I hit my push to talk, it goes away.
Okay. So,
Punished for push to talk.
yeah, hold it in place, and I'll draw the path. I mean, you need to use the pen tool because there's a diagonal. So,
T.
also give me that a moment. Okay, that doesn't look right. Let me redraw that. God, that looks like booty.
It's fine.
Yeah, keep it up. I'm trying to draw here, okay?
Veth, can you fucking grab the... Actually, if I hold it down, if I hold my push to talk down, we're good.
Oh, there you go. Hey, got it.
Alright, now I need to move it to the fucking map layer. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. We got a path.
Yeah. It's starting to feel like a settlement, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's a path now. Dudes are walking up and down the path. That's pretty amazing. I'm actually pogged. Unironically. So I'm gonna share a thing because you guys were talking about money and stuff, and I did mention that there was a map over and over. So I've doodled a map. I'm gonna just put it in the D&D chat, if that makes sense. Maybe recording booth, because this is a very temporary map.
Gotcha.
So, as you can see, there is a map, and the dots mean things, and I'm happy to say what the dots mean.
Yeah, well, I think you should do that.
I'm just adjusting. Look, I had to scroll, so I was adjusting where our thingies were in the Discord. So, the green dots are the settlements.
Okay.
The desaturated blue is rivers. The dark blue is the Bramblewood line. The purple dots are forts. This is what Aldrich recognized in like session 0 or 1. And the red dot is Demon Fort.
Ooh.
Which is labeled some sort of bizarre name, whereas these other ones are like Fort blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They're all dead, like so the name doesn't matter.
We're like the left centermost green dot. The first one is. Okay. And the purple was an old fort?
Forts from the 5-year war.
Is that what we found already?
No. You found something at the fork of the river, but it's not marked on the map, apparently, because it is such a minor settlement.
Yeah. How are we going to work out the whole, if we want to dismantle the old settlement stone and use that? Was that going to reduce the cost to build, like, something out of stone?
I think there's two like options that both make sense to me. I could see dismantling something giving you like a temporary good, right? So it would allow you to build something out of stone without importing stone. But if you already have stone, then maybe like a rebate of some kind could be.
Gotcha.
Well, it could be cut stone that we are salvaging.
Yeah, you would be salvaging cut stone. You'd be unbuilding their rat house and then rebuilding it into something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is what you've got.
Cool. A path?
No, I meant the map.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what you know of the local area.
Uh-huh. So, where would you say that we found the chaos cap on this map?
It'd be like just a little bit west of your settlement.
And I'm sorry, so I wasn't like following along with the dots you were explaining. We are what?
You are the green dots.
Okay.
The purple
What's
are
the heart.
The V is one Zeltaton tower.
Vagina.
Yeah.
Much less welcoming.
It's far away.
Kind of. So, what's the plan?
Well, I mean, I think the plan is to check out the chaos cap.
You know, every time you say that, it just reminds me of like a mushroom.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a really good mushroom name.
Yeah. Alright, the party goes. Assuming everyone's down to clown.
Yeah, of course. Where are we going?
The chaos cap. The thing in the ground.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's check it out.
Alright.
Come, Beefle.
Have we locked in the Beefle stuff?
I leveled him up, and I gave him expertise in survival.
Uh-huh.
He's got health and expertise right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's all he's getting.
What was it, 2 expertises? Where did we put that before?
Yeah.
You'd have to find the convo.
But where the fuck was it?
It was in the 7 hub, right?
I fucking hope so.
The campaign hub chat. Look, I'll look. Main TND7.
I'm looking.
Search. Best
Expertise in survival and maybe investigation tracks only.
I like that idea.
I'm just gonna fucking give him I'm gonna type in a thingy, and it's gonna say advantage on investigation checks made to find tracks.
Yep, works for me.
Yeah, I like that.
Pretty much good. So the Beefmeister has improved at his job from all of his experiences in the forest, tracking shit with you guys.
That's why he gets the big bucks.
The big bucks, the 50 gold bucks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bucks. I mean, it's like a gold a day almost. No, a little bit more even. No way, it's almost like 2 gold a day. Hold up, there's in a month, it's 4 weeks, so there's 28 days, he's got 50, so it's a little less than 2 gold a day. Pretty cool. I guess I'll just take the party to random outdoors. I was mapping other things, so I didn't map the thing. I'm sorry to say.
Always going to be fucking making survival checks to find tracks, anyways.
Probably. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's investigation.
Yeah, so he's got both of his bases covered. He's got expertise in it, it's survival, and then he gets advantage on the other ones.
Is it investigation whenever they're fucking hidden?
It's like investigation to find tracks and survival to follow them or some shit, but sometimes we just do survival to follow tracks. If you want to say it's always survival, I'm fine with that. That's just like a vaguely remembered rule.
I think it works, because either way, he's got his shit fucking covered.
Alright, so this circle represents the thing. The disc.
Okay.
The bronze disc. Marianne isn't here right now. And obviously there's like trees and shit around it too. There's a small clearing.
Yes. Alright, wait.
Which I don't feel like trying.
Let me do my prepped spells first.
Yeah. Whenever you guys leave the colony, you probably should do the prep spells. Yeah. So it's like locked in before an encounter.
Yep.
I guess I'll put my burrito down.
Awesome.
I still think I'm just going to do 2 cure wounds and a protection from evil and good.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good combo. I really like tea.
Yeah, I found a
fucking
thing of a bunch of Earl Grey that I had that I thought I lost, but it's still within its expiration date, and I was having tea earlier.
Just mapping it out while you guys are prepping your spells. So this is perfect.
I've done mine.
Yeah, have you put it in the chat?
Do I need to put it in the chat? I've got 3 of them. I've got 2 preps next to them, and I can just remember that. Oh yeah, I have 2 cure wounds.
That's fair.
Don't have a whole lot of shit to do. When I get to higher level, yeah, I'll write it down somewhere. But right now, no, it's simple shit, dude.
I don't know if I should maybe take spider climb, because that thing's useful.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, sometimes useful.
Spider climb.
Dude, why won't it let me fucking...
When it's useful, though, it's like insane.
Yeah. It's a good spell.
I have to, I keep track of my shit in chat. So,
Dude, I don't get how Spider Climb even became a spell in the first place. I'm not bitching about it, by the way, I'm just... In 2nd edition, like, all rogues had, basically, was picking locks and fucking climbing walls.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like knock spell and spider climb spell. It's like, why do you even need a rogue?
Okay, well, here's the thing, right? Is that the reason why spellcasters are so overpowered, I will partially blame on like rules autism people.
Yeah.
And it's because like there's no like codified way to do a lot of things like in the game, right? A lot of the stuff is just like, yeah, well, of course, if you have rope and you have like pittance, you could climb up a wall. But then somebody goes like, oh, well, there's not a rule for it on the page, so blah, 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 blah. So then, of course, like somebody's like, oh, we should make a spell where you could just walk up a wall.
Yeah.
And then that's like, that is the codified thing. And then, of course, it becomes the best way to do it.
Yeah, because it's a spell.
Yeah.
I figured it was just the fact that like players could make spells.
Yeah, I mean, it might be something like that too, but I feel like there's a lot of rules where there's stuff that you could be like, yeah, well, obviously you could do this, but then it, you know, they just put it into a spell.
Yep. I mean, you guys are at the disc now, right? I don't...
Yeah.
What do you guys do
We're
next?
still prepping stuff.
I figured you guys were done because Naira's done and you were done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, let's get in there. We'll
So...
open that hole.
Yeah, the bronze disc is currently on its fucking thing.
Yep. I'm gonna...
Yeah, it takes a little bit because, you know,
It's a big metal disc.
giant fucking metal disc. But I'm pretty sure we rolled last time that you could do it and you like rolled strength or something, right? That's how you got there in the first place. So
Yep.
you push the disc aside and you see a spiral staircase going down.
Alright. Well, we'll start getting in there.
Alright, I'll reveal the next room. So I'll just draw like a little doodle to represent the spiral staircase.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a boom. Oh god, I suck at this. One sec. I got the angle wrong. So I'll draw a circle. Yeah, here we go. Now I'm feeling it. Then I'll use the line tool. I'm drawing it right now. Looks a little bit like a flower.
Alright, and once I get down to the bottom, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Yep, and you can see there is a door.
Alright.
A stone door.
Jabif and I will follow behind him.
And it's got the same kind of like decor as the metal door.
And is this open or is it closed?
It is slightly ajar.
Okay, well, there you go. Alright, well, Evil and Good time, and then I'll push it open.
Yep, you chant the spell. Wait, does protection from evil and good cost money? Kind of looks like it does. Whatever, that's a...
Well, powdered iron, that is obviously the least
Well,
amount.
the powdered silver and iron. That's a later problem. That kind of looks like costs money to cast.
Good. It doesn't tell us, though, which is the thing, which is annoying, but whatever.
Yep, you see a hallway. A stone hallway. Like a cobblestone hallway, basically.
I'll keep walking in there.
And, let's see. The cobblestone seems plain. It's just like ground cobblestone, unlike the door, which seems fancier. The door had... Yeah.
What's the lighting situation?
Completely dark.
Then Aldrich will light a bullseye lantern.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yep. I guess give me a perception check as you guys are like walking through this hallway.
Sure.
All right. With the bright like light, Being flashed over the walls. Hadrian about in the middle of the hallway. Just on both sides, roughly 4.5 feet up. There's a couple of holes on each side.
Well, I think we know what that means.
Maybe like a half inch or 1/4 inch in diameter. A piece.
And they're how high up the wall?
Like 4.5 feet.
Okay. So we can crouch underneath that. Well, I'll kind of like stick my thing out and see if I can find a pressure plate or something like that. The end of my, whatever.
Your what?
My weapon.
Okay, so you poke the ground with your bailiff's mace.
Yeah.
You don't feel any pressure plates. Like the ground doesn't give anywhere nearby.
Either way, I'll crouch underneath the holes.
If there's any contraption here, it's probably linked up to the door.
Perhaps. I'm still going to crouch underneath the holes.
Would you allow me to have a look?
Sure, go for it. Mr. Smart.
Aldrich is going to investigate.
Alright, you're looking into the holes.
The holes, and he suspects that it's linked to the door, so he'll look over the door and for anything.
So the holes actually end like 3 or 4 or 5 inches in, and you can just see like a bit of earth at the end. Don't see any mechanisms, and we go to the door similarly. Don't see any mechanisms.
Aldrich would then point his light towards the ceiling.
Yep, there's no things on the ceiling, just more stuff.
Well, I can't discern anything. Crouching is probably wise, though. And he'll step back.
I'll crouch.
Yep, guys crouch under the holes.
And then get to the door.
You safely get to the door.
Alright. This is one ajar too, or is it still closed?
This one is closed.
Well, I'll try to give it an open.
Yep. You push, and it gives, and it opens. To reveal a room.
Down on the ground, make sure I'm not going to step on a tripwire.
Yep. No tripwire in sight. You see a stone pedestal with strange markings or like strange indents.
Can I do a religion check on this?
Well,
I am proficient.
Investigation would probably be better because it's not like symbols. It's like hard to describe without a roll.
Gotcha. Well, I suck at investigation, so
it's like a pattern.
Don't.
Oh, also there's a hallway up here. Just probably
up or down. Oh, there's okay.
Yep.
Well, all of the investigation boys work as I kind of like look around the room.
Okay. Give me a perception. Guy looking around the room. Alright, you find some more of these holes in the corners of the room.
Like the ones in the hallway?
Yep.
Aldrich is gonna just walk up to one of them and just sniff it. He's gonna sniff the hole. He suspects something nasty might come out of them.
It smells... It's like a little bit of a metallic scent. But otherwise, it just smells like stone.
But these are these regular holes, or are they like randomly placed? Are these like very clearly like man-made, like in a straight line?
They're clearly man-made, and they have like a similar pattern of being like one is up here, the other one is like 5 inches below, and they're at relatively the same height.
I got something that's 5 inches for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they go all across the wall, or is it just in the corner?
Just a set of them in each corner.
So, like, where would they, like, line up to be? Would it just be, like, all the way? Get the fucking thing. So one goes like all the way this way, and then one goes like all the way this way.
It'd be this way and this way.
Okay. But there isn't any in this corner.
No, none on the left and right hand wall. It's just on the top and bottom.
Weird.
Sir
They've all
Beefle.
been facing the same direction so far.
Yeah.
Mr. Beefle,
He nods.
do tell. Can you discern any tracks?
Oh, yeah, let me go look. Give me a check.
Which one?
Survival. Why not? We're gonna do survival for tracks. So yeah, Jabiful will sort of seem more confident and competent for a moment as he's like engrossed on doing the job, right? And he'll say, yeah, they didn't really hide the tracks as much. He'll like look down this hallway and sort of just like walk in, following it to
Carefully.
this other room.
There may be traps.
In this room, you can see there are metal. I'll just say what they are. They're metal bed frames. I don't know if the party would have seen these, though.
I'm sure we've seen some bed frames.
Yeah, wooden ones. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They're made of like a bronze material. And Jabif will say, a couple figures came from this room downwards, and he kind of like goes past you, Aldrich. I think the 6 around there people came from the staircase where we came from. It's getting a little hard to tell because everyone walked in here. They went into this room, but there's a scuffle here.
Well, absolutely whatever they unleashed that was in here.
Sounds like they dealt with the residents.
Is there any blood or anything on the floor or anything like that, or is it just clean?
There's probably blood, but it's dried and dusty.
So it's been a while.
It's been a while.
So like
So this is the extent of this room. It doesn't go any further.
Yep.
Okay. Well, guess we'll go to this door.
Carry on then. I'll be back here shining a light.
Well, if you want to check out this altar,
Oh, sure. What sort of check would be appropriate? Investigation?
Yeah, investigation. So
The altar.
it looks like this altar was made of stone and some other material, probably metal, but the metal has been stripped from it, leaving indents in its place. It looks like it's just clearly there to hold something, but again, there's like a metal receptacle on the top as well.
Interesting.
So
Looks like these fuckers scrapped something off of this. I think it's nothing of significance.
right? Well,
Hadrian opens the door.
Yep.
All right.
Mindfully of the holes.
Yep, Hadrian opens the door, and you can see there is a room. And there is a crumbled stone pillar statue. Which I'll describe in more detail when you have like more light and are more close. But it,
Sure. Well, I'll walk in.
all right. And then who goes next?
I'm gonna stay behind him and just shine a light in the room for him.
Okay. So Hadrian and see there's a large room.
Alright.
And some of the walls have like scorch marks on them.
Oh.
And
I'll look around for holes in my immediate little hallway that I've entered.
I think Aldrich will see your carefulness and throw another investigation check at this door.
yeah.
So I don't want you to walk in there and for it to close.
Hey, this is exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, you don't see any mechanism that would shut it. Adrian, there's no holes in this little hallway.
Alright. And I'll kind of look at the ground again for a, like, tripwire or stone plate or something like that.
You do not encounter any.
Then I'll step in.
Yep. You can see... So the statue... Or what was the statue... You can see, like, arms and legs just sort of, like, on the ground. Looks like there's faces, maybe, on the torso or something. Or maybe... I don't know, they're flying around torso. You're looking at rubble, so, like looking at the pieces is a little bit hard, but it looks alien, kind of.
Gotcha. Well, do the scorch marks on the walls look like... Was there just a fire set in here?
It reminds you of like a scorching ray mark or something like that. Like maybe someone had a flamethrower, but that's technology that hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah,
So
it's probably like magic.
yeah.
I'm gonna burp 1 sec.
Alright, well, I'll get a little bit closer to the statue and see if I can make out anything. Like how long ago it was destroyed.
Yeah. Just like looking at it, feeling it, you can see that it has been like destroyed in a variety of ways. Like there are like sword marks, which is kind of bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
And scorch marks, spells. It probably was destroyed at a similar time to all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I asked Jabiful how long does he think that those tracks, how long ago was that?
Jabiful would say, well, it's a little hard to tell indoors because there's no wind or anything like that.
Well, the tracks that we found outside.
Oh, yeah, less than a month old. I think I said that last time. If it's too long ago, it becomes harder to track because of the wind.
Yeah. Well, it's about the time frame we began setting up our settlement.
Yeah. I guess they just went around us. Maybe, I don't know, they passed through while we weren't there.
Sorry, who did?
Whoever fucking got this place.
Well, I recall when we first arrived, we did see some tracks, didn't we?
Yeah, wait a second, there was the one tracks that was going west.
True. Well, they must have come through just before us.
You don't think that one track had anything to do with it?
Perhaps. I mean, the ones we found in Redemption, they weren't really hidden. But the ones just outside here are. Doesn't add up too well.
Jabiful shrugs.
Well, it matters not. They're long gone by now.
Annoyingly so, yes. You said this place was still, like, desecrated, right? That's what I got when I sniffed the first time.
Yeah, lightly desecrated.
Does it feel like that's, like, lessened any? Or is it, like...
You'd have to use your ability again.
Well, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, this place feels pretty much normal. But the area near the statue is more intensely desecrated, or like has desecration still.
Yeah. No, the statue was the source of whatever desecration was in this place, but it seems like it's dealt with. Its power is waning.
Perhaps they destroyed it.
That seems so.
Well, there's likely nothing of value to be gained here. At least we know there's nothing dwelling in it.
Yep.
Beeful nods. I was really worried about it.
Shall we head up?
Yep.
Don't have to tell me twice. He picks up pace.
After you, Mr. Beef.
He climbs on out. He says, "How much do you think that disc is worth?"
I think it's worth a lot to us at the moment, as a means of closing it. I mean, actually,
The source of metal.
Doesn't quite matter. But,
You think the stuff will come back if we don't shut it?
No, just that, animals or other restless humanoids might make their way in there.
Oh, like a little goblin nest. Yeah, that'd be pretty
Precisely.
bad.
For the time being, we'll keep it closed. Might think about pawning it off at some point. We could always have it filled with dirt or the like.
Yeah,
When we have
nods.
the manpower, when we have the manpower to fill it up, we'll pawn off the disc. Alternatively, we can think of having some sort of door installed. It's nearby the settlement. It would be a, perhaps like a disaster shelter. We could have women and children escorted here in times of disaster.
To Beeful nods. This could be your guys' rat house.
That's a bit far away from that.
Slow down. Our rat house is to be positioned atop the hill in Redemption.
It's a useful thing to know about, but I think it's too far away.
To Beeful nods.
Well, let's cover this back up and get out of here.
Indeed.
So the three of you sort of struggle and push the shit back into place. It slides into its slot.
Well, what do you guys say we continue on? To the north, northwest?
We should go see if we can find the fort.
Yeah, it's up to the party.
Yeah, I think we should try to find the fort.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, and how are you gonna... What direction are you gonna head? You've got a little map now.
Yeah, we're gonna follow the river.
Cool. So you're
Get the
gonna...
river and just follow it west.
Yeah, makes sense to me. So the party returns to Redemption and then begins traveling northward.
So
Right.
the black line's a river?
The black line on the left
Desaturated blue, but
is mountain. The desaturated blue is river.
Bro, what desaturated blue?
The
the
desaturated
one that
blue.
looks like a river with a it's hard to tell, Dorba, I will say that. But no, see
Look.
the blue line that goes across that's right above the green line, that is the beginning
okay.
of the Bramblewood. And then the line that goes right next to the green and then up, that is the river.
Okay, I see it. I had to fucking fiddle with it a bit. I've got blue light filters on my monitors.
Yeah.
So
Look, I'm an artist, so I can see tiny,
10
minute.
billion colors.
Yeah, exactly. It's like in the animes where the dudes are like fighting too fast, and then there's the one stronger person watching is like, oh, I'll narrate what they're doing.
My color perception is fucking awful.
Had to squint at so many like pieces just to determine colors. Yeah, the party heads north, following the river. Let's see, you've traveled 4 miles, and you travel 24 in a day, but because it's forest, it's still half. Okay. You begin heading up. Following the river, the forest quickly turns the bluish shade. The trees become spiky. The bushes become shitty, brambly bushes. And navigation becomes kind of a pain in the ass. But you press on. Can someone roll for me a random encounter check? D20, 16 or higher is danger. Nope.
Boom.
Awesome.
Not awesome. We need XP.
Look, there's plenty of stuff out there. Don't worry.
Yeah, if we get just this place discovered and we get money, it's good. It's good shit.
Might even state that while we travel, we might go loud and try to draw some attention.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
Perhaps. Well, if the party were to do that, that would do some modifiers for sure.
And I don't think we're trying to be stealthy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We got to deal with the shit and near our settlement, you know?
Yep. Well, for now, you don't really encounter anything other than innocuous wildlife. You encounter the old town that you were at before. You know, the village that you fought the zombie bailiff in.
Mm-hmm.
You take the leftmost fort and begin following it. And
is that the purple dot?
No, the purple dot is...
That's where we're going.
Yeah, your destination.
Uh-huh.
As you guys travel northwest, you will see sort of in the distance elk or deer of some kind.
It's abnormally large or something.
It's a little bit large, and its fur color is a little bit different, and its horns have a brambly quality as well.
Can I nature check this?
Aldrich goes, Beefle. And then Beefle says something.
Well, I have nature proficiency too, so.
Yeah. Beefle says, wow. Yeah, give me a nature check.
Have you never seen such a creature?
Beefle will shake his head. Hadrian, this is clearly... you can recognize what the species of elk used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's clearly been mutated by the miasma to take on the same quality as the forest.
Well, I would fucking, nudge Jabiful and say, we could feed the village with this.
Yeah, Jabiful will give a survival check. Try to hunt it down.
Okay.
Well, should be good enough. You guys were close enough to see it. Jabiful fires a few shots with the bow and takes it down. It's a little bit of a chase, but it doesn't take more than an hour or anything like that. And you eventually get your bramble deer. Now, one moment, someone's knocking on my door. Be right back.
We'll have Beeful fucking quickly just cut it at the neck, and then we'll suspend it so it drains. We'll just fucking leave it there. It's just along the river, right? So when we come back, we'll see it, and we'll be able to take it home.
Yeah, we might want to hang it up high. Well, there's like monkeys and shit, dude. Something might just
Yeah, something might grab it. There are monkeys.
I'm back.
But, like, what are we gonna do? Take it with us the whole way? We either
we
fucking...
can bring it back.
Oh.
And then just, like, this could be we come back today, and then tomorrow we just start fresh and go straight there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Can we make it back to the settlement today?
Yeah, just barely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth it to do that.
We'll do that. We're gonna take the elk back.
Okay, you guys haul it back. Roll for me another survival check, or another d20.
6.
You make it back just fine. The people are impressed.
Don't thank us, thank the Beeful.
Yeah, the people will bow. Spirits are lifted. They ask about, like, what happened. You know, basically the story of it. What is this thing? Why has it got spiky horns?
Well, you know, I'd say what I know. Yeah, we will prepare it to be eaten, but tomorrow I will make sure that it is not poisonous or harmful.
Yeah. So do you guys eat the meat? Do you try it?
I'm not going to do it yet. I was going to, we were going to start preparing it, but then tomorrow I was going to prepare detect poison and disease and cast it on the thing.
Well.
Yeah. So we'll have Beeful prepare it. You know, we'll cut it at the neck and drain it.
Yeah.
Beeful can begin skinning and such.
Yep. Beef will begin skinning and such. Guys will have... what do you want to call this thing?
A briar elk? I don't know.
Yeah, that'll do.
Have a bramble elk skin.
Yeah.
Bramble elk, yeah.
You could probably use your coffer's inventory to denote stuff you've got chilling at home base.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because you're probably not bringing it with you.
For that? We do have a sheet for that.
Yep. And bramble elk horns.
Okay.
Can add that as well.
Awesome.
So, dawn will come. You'll cast Detect Poison Disease, and it does not register as having poison or disease.
Alright, then I will, tell that to everybody, and have them be prepared to be made into, jerky or something. Or cooked for now for, the next meal or two or whatever.
Yeah, well, venison, even you don't even have to... It'll be fresh for literally, a good 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think I've ever had venison.
Yeah, so it's kind of fucking crazy. You can cut out, a nice fucking steak out of a fucking elk or whatever and literally just have it out in open air, not refrigerated or anything, and it is perfectly fine.
Damn.
There's just some fucking shit we do or there's, in factory meat and whatever.
It's not good meat.
Yeah.
Okay. That's perfect then. So you guys just have some venison. And you're just gonna leave it hanging from a tree uncooked.
For now.
They can cut and cook as needed.
Yeah, basically this is just supplemental food.
Yeah. Everyone is pogging. They try it. Do you try it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So it tastes like even more gamey elk.
Gamey? Yeah.
It has a strange fibrous quality to the meat.
Probably still beats rations, you know? Having
Yeah,
some
for sure.
variety.
I mean, it's like fresh meat, right?
Mhm.
And then the party heads out. Are you going to keep the same preparations there?
I think I'm going to swap out Spider Climb for an additional Scorching Ray.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I was just gonna do the same thing where I have 2 cure wounds.
Well,
One.
you got
poison,
1 cure
whatever.
wounds and 1.
Well, no, because I had the protect. Because I'm not doing protection from good and evil.
Okay.
What got changed out was detect poison and disease. Now I have 2
Gotcha.
cure wounds left.
Sweet.
Oh, I think I'm actually going to do it like... No, this is probably fine.
So does the party head out? Tell me what you guys do next.
We're
Yep.
going back to the fort.
Yeah, we're going to head to that fort.
So over the course of the next, I'm going to say like 4 to 5 hours, guys follow the river up, follow it around. Thankfully, following this left fork, you don't have to like cross any bridges or anything like that. You just have to clip around the like geometry of the area sometimes, chop away some bushes, etc., etc. And then you eventually encounter something that is not a fort. You see, along the river is another ruin of a village.
Huh, okay.
Let's approach carefully.
Yo. And this isn't on the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess the other village wasn't on the map either.
So,
Well, yeah, I'll approach.
approaching, you can see this place is smaller. You can see a number of farm buildings that have really fallen in disrepair over the past 30 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a building that is more intact.
Well, if I look inside, do I see any zombies?
Let's roll an encounter check. With advantage, I'll say, because this is a point of interest. Okay. And roll 2d6 for severity. Middle of the road. Inside the building, you do not see much, right? Like you look through a window and you can see this is a carpenter's shop, or was one.
Are there any tools?
There should be one of 2 things, so roll for me a luck check, but there's gonna be something there.
Great. 5.
5. So you'll see that I'm just looking at the carpentry thing just to see. Be tertiary goods, right? No, secondary related? What the fuck? Okay, so you'll see tools, unfortunately, are in too bad of condition. They are on a person's dead body, and they're just not good. Like, there's axes that have been, like, rusted beyond repair. You do, however, see that there is furniture here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
okay.
we need to take that.
Yep. Well, it'll be too hard for you to take on your own, but potentially,
Like, send some boys out here.
yeah, you could scavenge a unit of furniture good. As you guys are like, I'll say loitering around the outside of this place. Can you roll a perception check? Okay.
Hold on. Here's-
Badception.
That's Beeful and Aldrich.
All right. I'm just gonna put a spot over here and say the carpenter. Let's see, it's a 2x2 building, so that'd be 30 by 30. But it's not like literally 30 by 30. I'm just gonna have it be like a black square on the map. Let's say it's 20 by 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, here is the carpenter. Just have it on, I'll put it like near the center over here. And I imagine the party is sort of like this, right? Pressed up against a window or something. And I'm gonna, why don't one of you guys roll another 2d6?
26.
Oops.
Okay. So, if it's a, I'll have to roll a bunch, won't I? It's kind of irritating, but you know, surprise rounds are OP, right? So it must be done. I'll have to open up the sheet. So I'm just gonna roll this 7 times. Now I'll roll it 3 times with advantage and then once normal, but the advantage represents 2 rolls. That way I'll save fucking space. 8. Okay. You guys are not surprised.
Yay.
You see, or I guess you hear, like, coming from multiple directions from around buildings and stuff are these bird creatures who are in fucking giga attack mode right now. They start running towards the party at an alarming rate.
Jabifo!
And I'll just expand the map down here a little bit and we can roll initiative. Say like come out of bushes and shit like that. Out of some of the desiccated farmhouses that you guys passed earlier. I'm gonna say the right hand side ones are blue team, just to, you know, make it where they aren't on all one initiative. So this is no color team. They're going last, apparently. And then this is blue team. They're going before Hadrian, but still not very fast. So yeah, it's Aldrich's turn. You see these creatures just like fucking going ham.
Jabifo, get back! Okay, I'm gonna fucking... Aldrich is gonna Scorching Ray 3 of them. God, I hate this ability.
Alright, they both hit.
These two.
Mm-hmm. So
It's so crappy.
you pretty much half health these guys. And they like let out like a horrible screeching noise when they tank the Scorching Ray.
Is there a door?
Yeah, near Hadrian.
Okay. Did we see anything inside?
There's corpses.
corpses.
In the furniture.
In that case, I'm just going to... I don't want to be in front of the door, but I want to be behind Adrian.
That's always the rub.
Alright. Beefle will shoot at one of the ones I hit.
Alright. He shoots it through the heart. It goes careening as it like charges. Just like falls. Wriggles disgustingly. Alright, that's Jabiful's turn.
Little creature.
So this
Don't
first
let them
one
bite us.
that was injured sort of moves to the outskirts, which I'll just reveal. Sort of second guessing its approach. I think the bottom ones are going, so this one probably would... Hold up, it's only got so much movement. Oh, are you joking? It dashes up here. This one. Dash up here. It is Hadrian's turn.
Okay.
I'll put on Field of Heroes.
I'll help Beefle deal with the others.
Alright. Well, then I'm just gonna go. Well, are these. Okay. Never mind. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. We're just gonna go with the fucking Pound Town, dude.
Yeah. You smack it.
12.
And you're two-handing the mace?
Yeah, I don't have my shield, so my AC changes.
Okay. Yep, you crush this thing in a single blow. With the Bailiff's mace.
Excellent.
As it like goes to pounce on you. Bring it down. Yep.
Alright, and then I will brace and stay where I am.
This creature moves and attempts to pounce on you. Does 14 hit?
Right. Nope.
This one will attempt the same. 17 hit?
Yep.
Alright, make a strength save.
Okay.
Nirel shield!
Okay, never mind.
Alright. Aldrich casts the shield spell. And it bounces off the shield. And repositions and sort of shrieks, confused at Hadrian. Aldrich, it's your turn.
Staring it down.
Alright, I step here and unleash a fucking burning hands.
Alright. So,
The flames. The flames.
yep. I'm going to start from right to left. They are decent at dex saves, considering they're dexterous creatures, but they both fail, and they're both consumed by the fire.
Ah! Maniacal.
It's Jabiful's turn.
Jabif step out and take a pot shot at that other injured one.
Yep, and he kills it. Shooting an arrow through its neck, it gurgles and tries to retreat, but succumbs, falling to the ground.
Wretched creature.
It's blue team's turn. Hadrian, it's your turn.
Alright. I go for this bird, the one that almost got me.
Yeah. 14 hits. 6 damage.
Oh, I would reroll that.
Oh, yeah, you can.
So, is it fighting style? Oh, yeah.
So 7 plus 4
Damage.
is 11.
Yeah.
That's just enough. You smack it in the head as it goes for another bite. And it, like, kind of does bite at your armor before, like, the death sets in. You know, the brain damage, like, fully registers. And it collapses to the ground.
This thing's freaky, man.
The other one, I'm going to make a morale check. I think, is lowest brave, highest cowardly.
I do not remember, but that sounds like it could be right.
Yep. And I'm going to roll it with disadvantage, let's say. Okay. It'll hang in there. It hasn't yet registered what's going on with its allies. And it misses. But with 3 PC turns, just describe what happens next for me.
Aldrich and Beef will step out and both shoot at it.
Yep. You fire a couple crossbow bolts into its side, and it goes tumbling to the ground. The combat music ends.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll inspect these creatures with my nature, just to see if they were also like mutated or if this is just some, weird.
Yeah.
Only a 10.
There's no species you've ever heard of.
What, do they look mutated like the other thing, or is it just like?
I mean, it looks kind of like a combo between a bird and a dog.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, that was already kind of weird. But
yeah, like it doesn't resemble an ostrich, which has 2 legs. So
yeah,
you think it definitely looks outside the norm. You don't recall any creatures like this. Like the only thing you can think of is like, oh, there's hippogriffs, but hippogriffs are kind of mutants in and of themselves,
yeah,
right?
that's true. Made by a wizard.
Yeah,
Were they? I can't remember if that's
something like that.
or not.
Would you guys mind if we took a quick short rest? Because I gotta head over to the woodcutters camp and drop off a log.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking in code, but I can make some popcorn. So
Yeah, sure. I've got a bacon sandwich that I can enjoy.
bacon.
We'll reconvene in like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah,
There's a handy pause function in OBS as well,
that's very nice.
so I don't even have to
Do
edit.
you have like a "we'll be right back" screen?
I can just hit
Well, he's not
pause
streaming, he's just
and it
recording.
edits it. It edits it out for me.
What about our live listeners?
That's okay. There's like one every once in a while.
I'm not streaming it because my internet sucks, so
Oh,
I've shifted
awesome.
to Premieres.
So we can say anything.
Well, I'm not editing. I'm not editing the shit for the record.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
Bert.
done.
Yep.
Yeah, let us continue.
Sure.
Alright, so the party, you guys are standing over the corpses of these bird creatures.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah. Well, I'm just checking the building. I want to check in all the buildings actually.
So, searching through the building, you can see there is an order, or a furniture goods. You know, a variety of furniture that's already been like pre-built. That this person has like stocked up for whatever reason. I already described the like crummy tools. These people seem to have been caught sort of in this place, similar to the other town.
Yeah. Well, I want to check like all buildings, obviously.
Yeah.
But the main thing I want to check is to see if there's another fucking like treasury box.
Yeah. So searching around, this carpenter is like the only like good building. Like the other places, there's been like animal nests and shit within.
Yeah.
So it appears that if this town had a bailiff, it was like a temporary route house situation or something.
Well, if they had a carpenter, that means they had a blacksmith, right? And if they had a blacksmith, then they had ore. So they had a mine.
Well, you don't see a blacksmith.
Rule breakers. Alright, well, shall we investigate inside? Or we already did? We see furniture and dead bodies.
Yeah, I mean, give me like investigation if you're looking super hard. Or you can give me like other specific things you're looking for. But overview wise, bedroom, workshop, trade counter.
There's no rat house.
There's no rat house.
We'll see what we can find. Aldrich will look over things in there and see what he can find.
Yep. You see a false floorboard. A very well hidden one, because this is in a fucking carpenter's shop. The motherfucker made it himself.
Damn. What do I find?
10 gold that he just had.
No, did you want to roll for it?
Sure. What would you like me to
roll a d6. Okay. You find 25 gold.
Hey.
Ooh. Lucky.
Lucky. Can add that to the pot. It's just like in a sack.
On the sheet.
Mm-hmm. Half a pound of gold. Saved up.
Don't think they'll be needing this anymore.
Probably not.
Alright. I've had enough of this sorry sight. Let's keep moving. See if we can find that fort. One day we'll come and grab this furniture.
You'll see six tracks leading away from the carpenter when you get back one day. All the furniture is gone. Yeah, you continue on for about an hour and change, walking along this river, and you eventually do see the fort sort of in the distance. Just like on a hill next to the river. Looks relatively intact from afar. You only get glimpses of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually, after much walking, you get sort of to the outskirts. You can see that clearly, like, the forest had been clear cut away from the fort some time ago, so that, the fort people could see around the fort. Right. But some vegetation is starting to like creep back in. So there's like some small like trees that have regrown, like from the stumps, the old ones, and a lot of bushes. And the fort is there, and the fort is on the hill. It's got some like wooden battlement thingies nearby it. This is just like a view from like 200 feet, 150 feet away. And there's some posts near it.
Okay. What are on the posts? Nothing? Or they just...
Give me a perception check.
Hey!
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see it. It's very hard to see from 150 feet away. Like, you have to squint, but you think there's like skulls or something on these like stakes near this fort.
Oh, shit.
It seems something is taking up residence.
Probably goblins or something. Well, shall we go kick them out?
Perhaps. Would you want to wait until tomorrow? We can make camp out here. Perhaps we can get more. See if anybody leaves.
Yeah, that might be wise. At the very least, I can recover some energy.
That should be full. Let's find somewhere where we can watch them and think we might not get noticed.
Yeah, give me like a stealth check or survival. That also works.
We do both.
Yep. And I'm gonna want a stealth check from my boy Hadrian, unless he's not wearing armor.
I'll be wearing their armor, but like, we're so far away. Are they gonna hear me?
Well,
see you as reflected.
yeah, if you can see them, potentially they can see you, right?
That's why you gotta get a cloak.
Yeah. Was it still disadvantage on stealth checks?
If you have armor, because you'll be shiny.
Oh, very annoying.
Well, look,
They really should
you could
make
be
armor like gold.
You could be like outside of view, in which case you wouldn't have to make a check. Just for the record.
Well, maybe that's what I'll do. So I'll just walk back, and then Jabifa will find a place, and then lead me back there in a way that's out of view.
Yeah, that works. So is that the plan?
Mm-hmm.
So who's with Jabifa and who's with Adrian?
Adrian will stay by himself.
Yeah, I'll stick with the beef master.
All right, then you can roll your own stealth, Aldrich. Okay, we can sort of average the two rolls. I think that would be fair.
22 and 4.
So yeah, 26 divided by 2 is 13. So you guys camp. I'm gonna say like there's a hill. You guys are sort of camped like in the bushes on this hill, sort of overlooking this fort. And then, Hadrian is like at the bottom of the hill on the opposite side. Just with his own little camp. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting down.
Well, I'm not going to stay away, but what I was going to do is obviously I was going to move back far enough away to let them find the place, then take off my armor, and then return to them.
Okay. Yeah, but
That
you'll...
was the plan.
Okay.
In the Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you could add your own stealth to the pile if you're going to also be watching. But you can, just have it normal. I would say you could even maybe substitute wisdom for dex if you're doing this.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay. 11. I think, so 22 plus 4 is 26. Plus 11 is 37. Divided by 3 is 12.3 or so. So, similar ballpark. Guys just sit and watch. And time will advance. Let's see, you guys were at home base earlier today, right? So you've moved for 18 miles. It's like 2/3 way, effectively, blah. Yeah, you will see like an hour or two will pass, right? Which, by the way, how do you guys pass the hour? I mean, obviously you're watching, but what sort of conversating would be happening, if any?
I would be listing off what I think could be in there.
Okay.
Perhaps we could have Jabiful look around for tracks stealthily.
Jabiful
To identify the residents.
will swallow and say, I'd have to cover a lot of distance and be pretty far away from you guys.
Yeah, I think it is not wise.
Because I'd have to go near the edge, all the way around this 200-foot circle.
Well, I'm definitely not suggesting that. It's likely that if it's goblins or something, that they exit this place sometimes. Even where we're standing, there might have been traffic.
Yeah, I can look in this nearby area. Sure. Roll a luck check, first of all. There's no tracks nearby. At least, not people tracks. There's more of those, bird tracks. They're kind of going, what's the word for when it's not a 2 something? They're going around this place, basically.
Gotcha. Well, that certainly implies something's living there, right?
Oh, yeah. Something tougher than birds. And a little bit more time will advance. Then eventually, sort of near sundown, you'll see 4 figures emerge from almost like, not the opposite side, but like to the south, basically, if you guys are on the eastern side of the circle. 4 green figures sort of walking up the hill, but they're not like goblins. They're clearly like bigger, and they have like a different-ish, I don't know, give me like a perception check, see what I can make out from this vantage point.
Orcs.
Yeah, who's the +3? It's the Aldrich?
Not Aldrich. This is Aldrich.
Okay.
You guys got the same. You can get
Jabiful and Aldrich, you're fairly confident that like the way these creatures are moving does not remind you of the hobgoblins. Like they have like a sort of lankier, longer stride, which feels vaguely inhuman to you, whereas the hobgoblins look more humanish.
Looks like we stumbled upon some nasty neighbors.
Yep, and the like 2 in the back, there's like one very slightly bigger one, at least from this distance. The 2 in the back, the big one and one of the normal size ones, seem to have like a stick of some kind, and there is like creature skewered on the stick that they're bringing home.
What is... Oh, they're going home. What's their position right now relative to the fort?
South.
Distance?
Like 150-ish feet.
Perhaps we should jump on them before they get too close to the fort.
To travel to them, you would have to travel like 100 feet as well, for the record.
Right, but me and Beefle can shoot them from right here.
True.
Which they might alert their fort.
Well, it's up to the party.
Well, if
do you
they
guys
do,
do?
we can just run.
What do you say, Bailiff?
Why not? If we can snuff out this problem here.
All right, Beefle. See that one holding the stick?
Yeah, he nods.
Aldrich will begin readying his crossbow.
Yep.
Come on now.
Jabif will ready his bow as well. Now, I suppose let's see. Fuck. How do I want to draw a 150-foot circle. I think I'm going to have to destroy the, whatchamacallit, the underground place map. Oh no, looks like there's enough room. Alright, I'm just putting my finger on the monitor. I will eyeball it. There we go. I can reveal areas. You guys are on this map, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'll just delete this carpenter's house and these. Oh, there's one
Don't
more.
delete the dudes.
Yeah, one sec. I'll repaste a dude. There's 7 of these guys. I'll just put them in the corner. Unhappiness corner, you know. It's their dead.
Mm-hmm. The cranky corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Has time passed enough for there to have been a short rest?
Yes, for sure.
Because in that case, Arcane Recovery would go off, and I would get... What would I get?
Let's see.
2 first level spell slots.
Oh, this would be 150 diameter, not, or circle would actually be bigger.
Ooh, it's rounded up, so yeah, 2. Or a Scorching Ray.
Or a Scorching Ray. What's the range on Scorching Ray? I feel like it's probably like 60 feet.
No, I think it's more than that. It's 120.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm taking a Scorching Ray back.
Yeah. Bringing back the Scorcher.
But Beefle and I will open with
Salvo of arrows. Yeah, one sec.
simultaneous barrage.
Yep. Feel like they probably should get a perception check before you get a surprise round off. So they do just have to beat like a 12, which is very plausible. Obviously, you'd still get your shots first, but they'd be able to react the first round if they succeed, right? So just let me know. Like I'm gonna move them along the path, and we'll say that the fort is 150 feet away from you guys, approximately. So I'll make a black cube to represent it. Or black circle, I guess, because I have the circle tool selected. It needs to be a little bit further away. Alright. One sec. That should be good enough. Now I can go to the token layer. I want to maintain the suspense of what these guys actually are. So I'm just going to use the a few like hobgoblin tokens to represent them, if that's okay.
Oh shit, what if these guys are humans that mutated?
Well, then they should still probably be put down.
Probably.
And fuck them.
Yeah.
They're not victims.
If you're putting skulls on like fucking poles.
You don't know if they're like
message.
human skulls. It's like animal skulls.
Nobody puts animal skulls on.
What? Well, where would they get the human skulls?
Animals
Miasma's
don't
been here.
understand that warning.
Yeah.
It's to look
think it's
cool,
attractive.
bro.
Yeah, you're real concerned about aesthetics if you're living in like an old dilapidated fort.
Yeah, that's why they're putting the skulls up, right?
Hmm.
So this is the formation they're sort of going in. So, oh yeah, I need the perception checks.
What are they on GM layer? No, they're a billion miles away. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's why I'm using goblin tokens. I'll put copies of them on the GM layer. I think that will be fitting as well. Alright, there we go. Now I need to do perception checks with them. So that's one. Now for the other ones, there's a couple of stat blocks, you know. So these two have the same stat blocks, so boom and boom. Alright, so you guys go first, but there will not necessarily be a surprise round. Just let me know when along the process to the fort. Like, I'm just going to start slowly moving them up, unless you're just targeting them right now.
I think like further away from the fort is better for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now.
Alright, so which one are you attacking? It said the ones holding the sticks, that'd be the guys in the back.
I mean, having this visualized would probably be the fucking closest one, really.
Okay.
If the bailiff approves.
Yeah, sure. Are the ones in the front the one with holding the things, or the ones in the back?
The ones in the back are holding the thing.
Yeah, then shoot the ones in the front, because these guys probably will have to fumble for their weapons or something.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys take shots. I believe Aldrich has a disadvantage, and Jabiful.
This guy's 155, so he probably...
Jabiful definitely could hit without disadvantage, because he has a longbow.
Yeah, his short range is 150. He's fine.
Yep. So Jabiful misses his shot, and then Aldrich.
Well, this sucks.
Man, look, range is one hell of a drug. So these guys, they get shot at. They like notice as the arrow's coming in. You can see like the one, like block. Or no, you guys don't even hit their touch AC. So they have. I mean, they didn't get damaged. They have like quite a ways to go, but they can take the dash action. So this guy number 1, I'm gonna say that they have slightly reduced movement as well because they're going
Are you
uphill.
gonna get any movement?
Well, yeah, if you guys want to move, you can. But I assume you're just like in your post.
Yeah, I'd be like down 5, 10, 15. Guess I could dash.
Yep. So, guy 1 moves up 40 feet. Guy 2 moves up 20, and he's gonna take some shots at Aldrich. So I'll just shoot some short bows. They're disadvantaged because range is one hell of a drug. Shoots twice. So 14. Does 14 hit?
Mm-mm.
All right. No. Now the 2 in the back. They have a difficult decision. Do they give up their awesome kill and fight, or do they keep moving? I have a feeling right now I think they're just gonna keep moving. They're gonna just like dash up, and they're gonna have even slightly more reduced speed. Because, they're carrying shit.
True.
Alright, we could keep this group initiative for now, if you guys like. So it'd be your guys' collective turn next.
Okie dokie. I think Aldrich and Jabiful are gonna wait to see what Hadrian does.
I'm just gonna fucking run them. 5, 10, 15. Well, let's just do this up this way easier. Ooh. 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 Can somebody drop a pin there?
I'll hold it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You're coming on up.
I need answers. I'm the bailiff.
All right. Jabiful looses an arrow at the closest.
Yep. 20 hits. Dealing 5 piercing damage.
Oh shit, these guys don't have health bars.
Yep. 1 sec. Well, you're 100 feet away, so how could you tell?
You couldn't, I suppose. I guess Aldrich will want to close the distance before he shoots.
Is there any way I can get a better look at the skulls and or these guys now that I'm closer?
Yeah, they're humanoid, but they're definitely not humanoid. They're like some sort of beast monster.
Okay.
Reminds you
these
of,
might be fucking beast demons.
yeah, it reminds you of that kind of, but
Okay.
they seem to have, I mean, some of them have metal glittering on them. They look more earthly than what you would expect.
Gotcha.
Well, Aldrich shoots at it.
The 14 does not hit the closest one. It deflects it with its shield. Alright, that is the party's turn. I think they want to get into the fort still. So I'm gonna have this guy moves up, then takes the dodge action. So he's being a little bitch. He's tanking all the blows. The other guy will move over here and take another like couple pot shots at Eldritch. Because Eldritch has a bow, and Jabiful is being blocked by Hadrian. Kind of. Well, actually, no, he's got a pretty clear shot on Jabiful too.
Why is Hadrian chopped liver though?
Look, Hadrian is going to be dealt with in a different way. Yeah.
Putting like a spellcast on me or some bullshit.
So, I guess Jabiful managed to hit their target, so they're going to consider Jabiful the bigger threat, which is tragic to hear. So, 2 pot shots. I believe 17 probably hits Jabiful. For a total of 8 damage. As you can see, like a short bow arrow whoosh, hits him in the chest.
Does Jabiful really only have 13 AC? Goddamn.
Jabiful's AC is not that good. The other 2, I think they're going to move up. And drop the stuff here. The one dude is gonna sort of like move up more, and he can move a little bit further because he's got, you know, he's moving horizontally. And he seems to be, so, you know, like he clanks his shield. He's got an axe. How far away are you, Hadrian?
That far, 45 feet.
I think that's close enough where I can reveal it's like an actual token. And it sort of like roars.
It's a lizard!
The other one, it takes a couple pot shots at Eldritch. Or actually, can I even see Eldritch? It's like outline of sight. Yeah. So Eldritch, 2 short bow shots. They're both a disadvantage, I would assume. Yeah, 100 feet away.
They'd be missing.
So yeah, you can see this big one is like clanking its shield and like making itself big and sort of like waggling at you. Did you want to go to individual initiative now? I'm assuming Hadrian is still like aggressing.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Well, is that what the party's doing?
God, what if all of them get higher initiative than us and they just go twice?
The odds are very low of that. Since you can see the one token, I'm going to make all of the tokens visible as well. I mean, with rolls like that, it might be possible.
With rolls like that. Yeah, I have a +0 to my initiative too, so you never know.
Okay, well, the big guy is going after the Beefmeister.
Well, good thing I'm already braced.
Yep, this Archer bottom. Like, I had to go in an individual initiative at some point, right? Okay, 15. Archer, no colors, 22. You're a lampshader, Nair. Why are you lampshading?
Lampshading?
He's lampshading.
I did lampshade this situation. They are kind of going first a little bit.
Not all going first, but a good chunk of them are.
3/4.
3/4 of them. Look, we could do one more group initiative turn if you'd like, but that's kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're just gonna get to go twice eventually.
Eventually they will go twice. All right, so the closest one is Hadrian, but I imagine he's going to continue as like Barrage and Eldritch. So 16 and 15.
Yeah, they both hit.
Yeah. Wait, do they actually?
Yeah, I have 15 AC.
All right, take 9 damage.
The ward has been destroyed.
All right, the other one. Oh, also he's going to scooch.
Why does he hate me?
Because you guys have been shooting. And they've got like the big guys.
I think they'd be a little concerned about the. Yeah, I guess if there are big guys, but there is just a big dude running at him. I feel like if big dude was running at me, I'd be shooting at the big dude just running at me.
Well, look, you're not 100% wrong. This dude will shoot at Hadrian. Okay, so 20 and 20. And then, just outside of range for the short range, so the other one's 11. Oh, well, the other one would have been 11 either way.
Yeah.
So you take 6 damage, reduced by this stuff.
2.
Yep. You can see this guy moves. He moves 7 squares. And then he takes the dodge action again. It's Jabipul's turn. So that wasn't too bad.
It is bad. Okay, it's not bad. But I've never felt like so fucking like getting hit with mage armor costing 25 gold is so expensive. It's actually ridiculous.
I will say for the record, I don't think arcane ward HP should count towards the mage armor getting broke.
I haven't been counting it.
Okay. Then there's no worries, right?
Not at the moment. Okay, I suppose, is this guy still dodging?
Yeah, it's got the dodge icon.
Okay, then Beefle's gonna start targeting the fucking archer. He's got better range than they do. I'll take this shot here.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Alright, 8 definitely does not hit. Sorry to say. These guys are definitely less armored, but they have non-negative dexterity. This guy will move up. Yeah, he can't get all the way to Hadrian. So he just clanks his shield again, makes aggressive noises, and readies an attack.
I don't think I'm going to give him what he wants.
Aldrich is gonna fire 3 scorching rays at this fucking dude back here.
That little blue asshole.
Yeah, Belubi.
Yeah.
That might be the reason they're targeting, by the way.
Perhaps.
Well,
Dude.
Now I've given them a reason, but it's okay.
Oh no. Well, have you really?
Dude.
You missed all 3. Sorry to say.
It's so frustrating.
They're like, oh shit, he's got like an inaccurate shotgun ability.
Literally standing behind you, Beefle.
Poor people. Adrian, it's your turn. So you've got a guy who's readying attack and a guy who's dodging as the nearby targets.
Yeah, well, I think I'm just going to go to this guy.
Alright. Did you dash or did you walk?
I walked.
Okay. That was within 30 feet.
I think I didn't look, actually.
It kind of looks... It kind of looked like you're 8 squares away.
It's possible.
Well, you could be doing
Well, I guess
an attack.
I can brace and then get up to this guy.
Yeah, sure. So his axe goes off. Does not hit.
Anyway. Loser. Alright.
Not sure if you can brace and then move.
It doesn't say anything about that thing.
Does it not? Okay, then.
I think so.
What's your turn?
I thought I would have fucking read it.
So yeah, you can see that this dude is some sort of like lizardy creature. It's got like scrappy, rusty armor that's been like strapped to it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Probably
old
more rusty than I do.
battle axe.
Most likely, he's made out of hard scales. Well, I'm just gonna fucking attack him. How about that?
Yeah. 13 just barely
I feel
misses.
I feel like it's a channel divinity time for plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you?
Yes.
All right, then you hit.
All right. We reroll that damage.
Oh.
I need a button for that.
So 6 plus 4 is 10.
Yep. And we smite.
So 19 damage.
Yep.
That's 19 damage to him.
Woof. Okay.
Yep. You crack it in the side of the head, and divine energy flows through your bailiff's mace, causing like an explosion on its face. It like recoils at the damage of the blow, but then like leans back towards you and hisses. Says, chicken.
I don't speak your vile language.
The archers are gonna continue sort of navigating upwards towards the fort. This one will take a couple pot shots at the beef. I believe with disadvantage. So, do those hit?
They both hit, yeah.
Alright, beef. I believe he's on.
Beef is on death's door, yeah. So it's just 1 HP?
Yep.
Okay.
The other one will continue to take pot shots at Hadrian.
Alright.
Are you joking me? Alright, so they hit a couple times.
Uh-huh.
One of them is a crit. So 4 and
The
then 8.
first one, 0 damage, but yeah.
Alright, so then you just take 8 damage. Let's see. So Hadrian is still doing good. I think this guy, the skinny one, is gonna basically say sort of at the big guy and sort of stay put. It's Jabiful's turn. You're on death's door, Jabiful.
I imagine Jabiful's fucking chugging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful does have a potion.
So we get it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yes. Just haven't worked
7
in herbalism potions yet.
No cover, right? This is all just opening.
You could maybe like take half cover
He'll
somewhere.
just prone.
Yeah, you can hit the deck.
He hits the deck.
All right. So the big one will sort of like look like half cock its head towards the skinny one. And it growls. And it starts like, it puffs itself up again and starts to move backwards as if it's like daring you to attack it. Do you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it like giving me an opportunity?
Yeah, it puffs itself up, it makes itself big, and now it's starting to walk backwards towards the fort.
I mean, I'll kind of hold off.
Okay. Then it
See what it does.
holds off as well. It just starts walking back, and it shouts something in its language. Aldrich, it's your turn. It does ready an attack, by the way.
Oh, this is so stupid. I think I'm just gonna. What the fuck? I can't do anything other than shoot the worst crossbow on the planet. I could fire another scorching ray at one of these two targets. This guy's dodging. I'm not sure if this is a legal shot.
You could like step down one square, and then it would be.
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Oh,
This is fancy in casting.
You're right.
I can do nothing other than shoot my shitty crossbow.
I'd say it's a legal shot.
I really just want to take out the guys with multi-attack shooting at us, but, you know. I guess I'll let him have it.
All right. So 3 rays hit this guy.
Here we go.
Ooh.
For a grand total of 20 damage. You can see the skinny one points at Aldrich and says something to the archers.
Aldrich is going to move here and go prone.
Hadrian, it's your turn.
I think I'm going to
The big one and the skinny one are bickering now.
yeah, well, this is the skinny one, right?
Yeah. Relatively.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna lay on hands myself. For 10. Go
Alright.
back up. And then move towards the skinny one.
Alright, it's the archer's turn. They're gonna move over here and take pot shots at Aldrich, who's prone. It's 14 hit.
No.
This one does the same. 17 and 20 do hit.
Yeah.
Take 14 damage. The skinny one is just going to move over here and ready an attack. It's Jabiful's turn.
I think Beefle's gonna have orders to focus this big one. So he'll just move. Shit. He stands up and then he moves 1, 2, 3. Tries to get a shot on him.
Yeah, it's got an angle.
Yeah.
Alright, it does another 8 damage. Big guy kind of wants to go home. He's so
Beefle
close.
goes back prone.
He's so close to his target. He could maybe dodge action. Just go like a few turns. They'd also like to deal with Hadrian because his foes don't seem to be disengaging. So it grips its sword, or its axe, and marches forward, blood pouring from its wounds. It grumbles something, and then, actually, before it even reaches you, Hadrian, it opens its jaws and breathes fire, poison onto you.
Oh, okay.
And then it walks up.
Con save. Okay.
Yep. Alright, take 3 poison damage. When he moves into position for flanking, This other one uses its attack. Does 13 hit?
No.
Then it moves upwards. And that's its turn.
Right.
Alright, Aldrich, it's your turn.
Okay, Aldrich is gonna stand up, fire magic missiles at that dude, and then lay back down.
Now that magic.
Ooh,
Alright, 12
probably
damage.
not enough, but maybe.
It barely is hanging in there. Adrian, it's your turn.
Finish it.
All right, I'm gonna try to. Good. Oh yeah.
Alright. You finish it.
I just like turn around and backhand him
Yep.
with the mace.
The archers just continue their kiting bullshit. They move back and take pot shots at Eldritch. 16 hit. Damage 8.
Okay, Aldrich on death's door.
Do you have the potions?
Mm-hmm.
Is a potion of healing.
So I had like 6 health, right? So I go down 5. Does mage armor take 8 though?
You can say it takes 5.
Dude, it's down to 11 out of 30. That's 25. It's too expensive.
Yep. Hadrian, couple shots go to you as well. Is it within 80 feet? Oh, it's within 80 feet. So you take a couple shots.
Going fucking that high, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they don't even have the busted archery
First
fire
one,
ding style.
Bro. This is the second one, seriously 8, of course it is.
Yeah. The skirmisher guy. It sees some injured dudes in the back, but also sees that Hadrian is injured. But also sees its archer buddies sort of are almost at the fort. And it doesn't really do good damage by itself. I think it's just gonna dash up. Now going uphill, your speed's gonna be reduced by 10, just like theirs for the record.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we're chasing.
It's Jabiful's turn.
This Jabiful will shoot and move back.
Who's he shooting at?
Blue Archer.
Okay.
Damn, they cannot be touched.
Yep, they're good archers.
Moves back 3 spaces and lays down.
Aldrich, it's your turn.
Oh wait, no he doesn't. He just stands up. It doesn't matter. Aldrich is going to move 3 spaces back after standing up and then drink a potion.
Adrian, it's your turn.
Is the axe on this guy look like it's like good quality, or is it just like made out of like random crap?
You take a moment to look down. It looks like a human axe that is old.
Okay.
Just from a glimpse.
Well, I think I still might just grab it and then just run off with it.
Okay. You do so.
18, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would that count as an action to grab the axe, or is it like...
No. It's a interact object.
Yeah. So, 25, 30, 35. 16. Alright.
Alright. Aldrich, bow shot. 5. Bow shot.
That definitely doesn't hit.
Oh, 11 doesn't hit. So then the second one does 5. Moves 20. Jabiful You're gonna get a couple pot shots as well. As this creature like begins to move back. Both miss, I assume. So Beef will have 12 AC.
He is 13.
Okay. Skirmisher guy dashes as well. Jabiful.
I think we're just running away.
Okay.
Getting out of line sight, we'll just dash away.
Yeah.
And we'll both follow suit.
Guys dash away.
We did kill the biggest and baddest among them, apparently.
Yeah.
I feel like Wizard is such a wet towel.
Yeah. I don't know, I don't think the advancing casting has fucked you that much.
Dude, every time I take damage, I take psychological damage
Yeah.
every single time because I have to spend 25 gold for my fucking mage armor. I don't like it.
Yeah, you'd prefer the normal 5e mage armor, where it costs nothing but lasts 8 hours.
Why could... I don't know. I'd prefer just wearing armor or something, really.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Wizards
Like,
don't do.
you say as though it's like, oh, you can have everything, but also like, dude, you could just fucking wear armor. You never have to think about it.
that's true. Well, either way, we can discuss the balance of it sort of later in the session. You guys escape. The creatures go into the fort. Do you just run? Like, how far are you running? Do you worry that they'll follow you?
No, not particularly. I mean, I'll see a little bit. I'll stick around for like a second.
Oh, Aldrich will tell Beefle, like, once we're at a safe distance, you must begin hiding our tracks so they cannot find us. Oh, find our or easily.
Well, basically, I want to get far enough away and kind of like be a little hidden, like just hide behind a tree or something like that, and just basically watch to see if like more fucking lizard people pour out of the tower, or if like not.
Okay, so you go sort of towards the forest line and stand behind a tree. You'll begin to see like green shapes in the battlements of the forts, but it's hard to count how many because, battlements, right? It could just be the same two dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Then eventually the one like starts to cautiously sort of taking the dodge action come out of the fort. How long do you stay?
A few minutes. If he starts like running towards us or something like that, then maybe I'll change what I'm doing. But if I start seeing like 3 or 4 of them pouring out, then obviously I'm gonna like dip. But
It seems like the guy just moves up to the one body and is starting to like drag it
okay.
to the fort. And this will be what happens the next few minutes.
Yeah, then I'll leave.
Yeah, we're out of here.
All right, so the party leaves.
I believe this is not something we can deal with as of yet.
I don't know. Maybe. I still haven't seen any more of them, so there could just be 3 fucking lizard dudes still in that fort. Then we took care of the big one, so perhaps.
Yeah, but enormous open field and 2 archers with fucking multi-attack.
Just a little bit of elbow grease.
Forts are dangerous. They're built in a specific way so they can like fucking fuck people up.
Well, we need to head back and rest.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, I'll give the rest of my 5 HP to Eldritch. Get the hell out of here.
You'll be able to get part of the way back before the sun sets, but not all the way back.
Yeah. But yeah, we want Jabiful to try to cover our tracks.
Yeah, just give me should it be a check, or should there just be like a base DC via the person's like experience level?
I don't know.
I feel like it could go either way.
Kinda.
Passive
I feel
high
like-
tracking DC.
Sorry, you want a which check?
Could do a survival, I guess. High tracks. Oh yeah. You hide them good this day. At least this track, this set of tracks.
Well, we would also want to, like, it's just once we get back to the river is when we'll start fucking hiding tracks, because we know that, like, you know, we have 2 different paths out of the river.
Yeah. I suppose if you're following the exact same route, probably could cover both sets of tracks.
It should be made easy, just because the river.
Yeah. Well, kind of. If you're not walking in the river, you're walking, like, cutting through bushes next to a river, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a guide.
Yep. So you can find your old tracks and cover those as best as you can as well. Yeah, and then night will come.
Well, I suppose we have to make camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Aldrich will set up strings and bells.
Yeah. You do so. You guys are just left to nurse your wounds.
Yep.
That went horribly.
It could have gone worse.
Next time we deal with them, I can bring the shield spell. It will help tremendously.
Preparation is key. This is a threat that we'll have to deal with sooner rather than later. Fort cannot be allowed to be under
Shall
the
we-
control of filthy creatures.
Shall we lick our wounds and head back?
I believe so, yes.
All right.
We'll need time to rest up and plan for what we'll do about this.
Yes. Well, you know what is at my disposal, so if you have any recommendations. I could potentially, might be difficult to make use of fog cloud in these open areas, but it could cover our approach.
Good idea. We'll
Although-
workshop something once we're back.
The only issue is that protection on myself would be... I wouldn't be able to shield myself.
If they can't see us.
Well, perhaps I can take shield and give you this smoke vial.
That could work.
Alright, so we go EP.
Alright.
Are you alright, Jabiful? Let me check on him.
Jabiful has several arrows sticking out of him.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll give him some medical attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget. How does exactly the long resting work? It doesn't heal anymore, right? You can just expend hit die.
I think we get one, maybe one hit point.
I'll double
But
check.
also, yes, we can expend hit die, most definitely.
It's the balance patch, right? Let's see. During a short rest, you can expend a single hit die. During a long, you can expend half your PB in hit dice, or full PB if you have someone with medicine tending to you. You do not regain hit dice during the long rest. So
we
you can expend hit dice, it seems. Up to 2.
Wow, that I had 8. That brought me to max. Excellent.
Yep.
I'll expend 1 for 9.
That's a pretty good one.
I'll have Beeful do it.
Well, it's actually more than that because it's plus your con mod.
Yeah.
So it'd be. Yeah, I'd be full.
Plus con mod?
Oh, you've
Yeah.
been rolling
wait,
plus
yeah.
con mod.
It's already added for yours now.
Because I didn't actually hit the hit dice.
Yeah.
Beeful is also full HP.
Oh, yeah. So, as you get up, you've tended to the wounds. The damage was limited. You've got, like, your blood back in the system after a good night's sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And while the wounds hurt...
Orange juice and cookies after it.
Yep. While the wounds hurt, you're pretty much just fine. What do you guys do today?
Well, go back home.
We could head back to the fort.
Yeah, I feel like that's not the best idea to just keep running, bashing our heads against that wall.
Right. However, if we give them time, who knows what might happen. It's like you said, we can come prepared. I'm gonna have fog cloud, actually.
And look at my spell list to see if there's anything I could take that would be really good.
Oh shit, didn't mean to hit send.
What's the range on Fog Cloud?
It's like 120 or something like that.
Yeah, 120.
Did I fiddle with it in the balance, the spell changes?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't look like it. It's just double checking. At some point I had like some fucking autistic ruling because I wanted to make it where if you're in melee in a fog cloud you could still fight, but looks like I did not commit to that.
Well, I could take command.
Do they have to understand you to get commanded?
I think they only have to be able to hear. I don't know.
No, if it doesn't understand your language, yeah.
Damn.
I mean, maybe they were just faking it and they could understand you the whole time.
Oh, you know
God.
what? I recall having to fucking learn a few words with Arias just to fucking command some shit.
Oh man, you could parrot one of the words you heard them say and then like cross your fingers. It was useful.
Well,
And they suddenly like fucking all shit their pants.
yeah.
Power word shit.
Yeah. That'd be a pretty good power word.
Yep. How's Bell's power basically?
Mm-hmm. That was a pretty good one.
Extract poo-poo.
Mm-hmm.
So is the party gonna go back or are they gonna go home?
I don't know. I feel like I just don't really have anything that would like. Again, I just feel like we don't like know enough because there could be a lot more boys in there. And now they're already
Indeed.
like in the fucking thing. They're gonna be a lot harder to get out. And like, yeah, cool. Maybe we fucking killed their strongest guy. But
Yeah, we could literally come back with like 5 archers.
yeah.
True.
And I suppose I really do not want to fucking be shot with any more arrows.
Yep.
At the moment I take 6, my mage armor went from 30 to 6. So the moment I take 6 damage, I'm down to fucking 12 AC.
Well, it'd be
Do
a
you choose to
16
take
AC
damage on
with the
mage armor,
shield.
or is it like?
Huh? I
Is
heard
it-
Torb.
I said, is the mage armor like you choose to take damage on it, or is it just gonna eat the damage for as long as it's
It eats it when it's up.
okay?
I wish I was in Jabithul shoes, man.
Doesn't Jabif have 13 AC?
I just mean like I could be a ranger.
Yeah. Well, tell me what the party does next.
I feel like we should just go back.
Yeah, we head home.
Alright, party heads home. Guys, clip your way around the river and make it back home. You're back home. Sort of near late in the day, I would say. Maybe midday. You finally get back.
Excellent. Well, I would alert. Yeah, well, if he's back, I don't know if he is or not.
Archibald, he's getting workers, right? So he's gone too.
Gotcha.
It's been like 4 days since the start of the session, right? So just
We
still.
head to Fort Huntsman and see if we can get some additional forces. Maybe information. Whatever those fucking things are. In fact, that fort appeared to be... well, Torb, did the fort appear to be, like, man-made?
Oh yeah,
It was an
100.
Empire fort.
The fort, yeah, appeared to be man-made, so perhaps they'll have some information on it.
Yeah. Well, it was an Empire fort. That's why we knew where it was.
Right. Well, I say we go to Huntsman, see if we can gather any information on it. Perhaps we'll get lucky. But otherwise, we could hire some help and head back.
Well, I think we should stick around for a day or two because I don't want a fucking another trellis situation.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good point.
Just to make sure that they don't follow us back here.
All right, how many days are you gonna wait?
Just like 2, I think.
Okay. And how are you gonna spend those 2 days?
Probably just overseeing, the construction, stuff like that.
It's like Aldrich and Beeful would probably go just like not far along the river and just like find some place to chill out and watch out for signs of lizardmen.
How far are we talking?
Not far, like fucking 100 feet, 200 feet.
Like off the map or on the map somewhere? Bear in mind this map's like 500 feet wide.
Oh, on the map then. I don't want to go far.
Yeah, just put yourselves somewhere.
Where did we travel?
You travel along the river, so...
In that case, yeah, Beefle and Aldrich will just be chilling in some fucking in the tree line.
Well. So that's what you guys do. Meanwhile, Hadrian, where are you?
I'll probably just be like at the rat house.
Okay, just overseeing things in Archibald's absence.
Yeah, basically.
Alright. So, Aldrich and Beefle, like for you to roll for me an encounter check. Alright. And I'd like for like a perception check.
For me?
For Jabeful and Aldrich. Okay. And could I get a couple stealth checks from Jabeful and Aldrich as well? Alright. What do you guys think about the averaging technology, by the way?
For stealth checks?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like fine.
I mean, yeah, it's alright. Do you average perceptions against them?
Well, the way I'm currently doing it this session, I'm fiddling with it, right? Is like, there's a group stealth DC that's created, and then if any perception beats it, you know, then group is not surprised. So, just gonna do some stuff.
With low perception and high stealth, it looks like there's 2 ships passing in the night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what would happen. Theoretically speaking.
Yeah.
This might be a case like that. Happening just now. Should it be average perceptions as well?
I don't know. How anything is going to fucking walk along this riverbank without us noticing?
Well, obviously, if they're walking in the open, then they wouldn't be that good of stealthers, would they?
Isn't this open?
Yeah, that part's open.
I mean, they can't be like in the trees necessarily. We didn't walk in the trees. They're following our tracks.
Yeah. True. You don't have any guards or anything in town, right? Just Hadrian and the 2 knights.
I think. I mean, all the men have spears, though.
True. Okay. So, time will pass. And you don't get any indicator, or you don't hear anything or see anything for the 2 days.
All right.
And just do some calculations as well.
Well, what shall we do?
Well, I don't know. I feel like we should probably plan or something. Now that we know that we have more dangerous neighbors.
Bailiff, you will get a laborer, or I guess a woodcutter, who is, they bring a dispute to you. It's the foreman, who has a name. I just need to look, unironically, I need to look at my notes. Let's see, named NPCs for me to remember. Oh, it's here. Good. I'm glad I made this TXT file. So yeah, it's between Bairn and a laborer.
Seems. What is his name?
Bairn Guildhelm.
Oh.
Guildhelm.
Like B-E-A-R?
B-A-E-R.
Okay.
And
Ilhelm?
Guildheim.
Okay.
And basically,
What is this dispute?
the dwarf will just preempt it.
Christ, a dwarf.
Yeah. He's the only dwarf in the settlement. He says, "My Lord Bailiff. Hadrian, was it?
Yes.
I'm coming on behalf of a woodcutter who was in my fold. Which, by the way, how are you feeling about our efforts here?"
So far, so good.
You not?
Building a town is no small feat and takes time, but I feel like we are making good progress.
Indeed. Good progress needs good lumber. So I hope that we're providing.
Yes.
Anyways, I've come not about that. I have one of my woodcutters refuses to work.
And why does he refuse to work?
He says he saw something in the woods.
When was this?
Oh, yesterday.
Well, let's hear it from him. What has he seen?
Sure. And the guy will, the dwarf will. Well, I mean, the dwarf will at first be like, "Oh, we don't have to go find him. It's just a trick of the imagination."
And, I'll kind of be like, so far in our scouting of the area, we have found many creatures already. The Briarwood is close by, and there are many dangerous things in these woods, and I will take these things seriously.
Indeed. Please tell us what he described.
He said he saw a figure, but only for a brief moment. He heard a soft sound in the forest. And he holds his arm up, but because he's a dwarf, he's short. So it's around 6 is as high as he can reach, I think. So he reaches as high as he can and says, "About yay high." It was a blur.
Please tell us, where did he spot this?
Oh, well, he was chopping wood near the river.
On the southern side of our...
The northern side.
Aldrich would look to Hadrian meaningfully.
Say, well, this should be taken seriously. Have the men stay together in large groups and do not stray far from the settlement.
He nods. Says, well, I know you have a ranger. I was hoping you could do a show of some kind to indicate to him that things are safe so he can get back to work.
Well, let's go get our ranger and we'll take him to the spot that he saw these things. Perhaps we can track what he saw down.
Good, if it's another one of those elks. It would be a good signal. Something corporeal.
Yes.
I'll...
Do inform your men.
That we are looking into it.
Yeah, he nods.
Reassure them.
Indeed. Do you want me to find the lad so I can show your ranger the spot?
Yes, that would be ideal.
Good. I will find him.
I'll fetch Beefle.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I'll
I'll
kind of,
walk out.
come down here to the camp and be waiting.
And
Beefle!
you'll find the Beefmeister, and you'll see the dwarf just like wander to the woodcutter's camp and then go into the woods, and then come back with a woodcutter. Sort of make a declaration to the other woodcutters. Then the one woodcutter sort of like jogs up to you guys.
Brought the beef.
And he says, he sort of like bows, says, my lord Bailiff, Archmage, Court Mage, actually this is a woodcutter, it'd probably be gruffer. Court Mage?
Yeah. Say, we'd like us to take you to where you saw this mysterious creature.
Yes. Right this way. And he travels up to the sort of tip of the river over here. This like cluster of trees, this part of the forest. And he says, I like working here because it's near the river and I can go and get drinks from the river. There's still some dead wood, some trees that need trimming. Anyways, when I was finishing up, I glanced to the north and I saw up there the movement.
Where was he doing this? I can't. My ping didn't show up.
Okay, so circle green is the woodcutter. Circle. This is the GM layer. God damn it.
Yeah, that's how I was like, huh?
Circle blue is where he saw the movement from across the field.
Rest assured, we will look into this. You've nothing to worry about, young lad.
He nods. Says, I can't work if there's threats lurking.
Oh, this is why you have your spears. Have the men keep them with you.
He nods.
From now on, for the time being, work with the others close by.
He nods. I will do that, Court Mage. I appreciate your looking into this.
Very important we stay on our toes in this period.
He nods.
Because as long as things have been quiet, but do not forget that this land is dangerous.
All right, Beefle, no time to waste.
Yep. Jabiful. Survival.
Or investigation.
Beefle's gonna spend time on this.
Yeah, sure. Jabiful spends an hour. Can give me one reroll. If he fails the second time, though, he sucks too much.
Was this investigation or survival?
So be survival.
Okay.
Okay, so additional
Oh,
survival.
there we go. Yeah.
Yep. So
We're talking.
Jabiful does a spiral search pattern, which takes a lot of extra time. But eventually, it was like, here's the actual route, okay? It's like something like this.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually he spots some tracks. Like whistle over to you guys.
We'll come over.
And sure enough,
looking for 3 toe digits.
yes, there is 3 lizardy foot tracks.
Yeah.
3 pairs of them.
Son of a bitch.
Which seem to
Got to be kidding me.
have navigated around the players to go deeper into the camp, but then they stopped at the edge and retreated.
We were watching for them too. These things are so sneaky.
It must be dealt with.
Let's scan the perimeter before we do anything. We can discuss our next steps as we do so.
See if they're lying in wait.
Yeah. So you guys wander around.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can follow these tracks and see if they
Yeah.
if they're like where they're going.
Yeah. You guys begin following the tracks. They'll leave the settlement map to the north.
Okay.
Sort of staying very clear of where the party was.
Yeah.
And the tracks seem to just directly be headed just following the river back up.
Okay. Well, then I feel like we should deal with this tomorrow.
Do you think we'll need help?
Don't know. There's 3 of them again. That's 3 is the same amount as we saw last time.
I think we can use a fog cloud to get close. Stop them from taking pot shots at us.
I can take my shield and I can grant a divine boon to someone within our party.
All right. Let's make it so.
Okay. So you guys are going to wait a day?
I think so. Because we need to prep our fucking spells and accordingly.
Yeah, I don't know if I should take fog cloud and shield, because I think I know I definitely shouldn't take shield if I take fog cloud. Actually,
Potentially.
it's very much so one or the other.
Yeah, I was gonna tweak it maybe, but unfortunately I was prepping other stuff. More items for the party to maybe buy at some point.
This is what I'm taking.
Magic missile's good.
That's a pretty good combo.
Yeah.
It's just 100% power. Dedicated to the hate.
I can't be sure that I'll be within 60 feet of anyone to fucking Nirel shield them,
Yeah.
Or have line of sight if Hadrian charges in. I'll give Hadrian I'll give Hadrian 1 60-foot whip vine and 1 smoke vial. Smoke vial in case you need to block a line of sight of archers, and the whip vine in case you need to scale the wall.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now I don't have to fucking roll the thing differently.
Oh, that's badass.
So it'll just roll both the damages.
That's pretty cool. So, we can say a day passes. So now this would be 3 days or so since you attacked the fort last.
Mm-hmm.
And then you head out the next morning, prepping your spells. What's
I think I'm going to prep.
Yeah, what's your spells?
Faith. And then a cure wounds. And how did we nerf heroism?
It doesn't provide immunity to frightened just advantage.
Sure. I mean, that's still pretty good.
I guess I could have recast my mage armor, so it's not at fucking 6.
Yep.
I can't concentrate on 2 things, though, so I'm just going to do that and 2 things of Cure Wounds, I guess. So now I have a Smoke Vial. $60-foot wood vines.
Should we start this? You know, we
Next
prepare
time?
now, and then next session is just we travel there and fuck shit up.
Well, I mean, next session's gonna be 2 weeks from now. The clock ever advances forwards.
All right, fuck it, let's go get him then, but with some speed.
Okay. Then, with some speed, it shall be. I'll just bring you guys to another map. Or I guess just the outdoors, if you're going... Yeah. I have a second map that has the actual layout of the fort.
Okay.
But it doesn't have the fucking 5 million foot radius. I could maybe actually just copy paste from the other map, because I think it's also a 5-foot map. Yeah. I will do that. Just give me one moment. So copy. And then I'm gonna hide areas here. Map layer. I will paste. I've pasted it way too high up. I'll paste. Alright, this underground area, I'm gonna move to the bottom left.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
Taking something with it.
Yeah, I know. I see the wood. There we go. And then the spiral staircase. Just navigate down here. And boom. Wonderful. The layout is preserved. So, I need to reveal areas now. So this is the outside layout of the fort.
Alright, Bailiff, how should we do this? I've got a fog cloud ready.
I think I'll cause a distraction. And then you guys can approach the fort. Like, how's the door situation? Is it like, you know?
You never looked at the door.
Well, that's why I'm going to try to do. But obviously, you know, going through the wooded areas.
Yep. So you'll see circling around the fort. It looks like the portcullis is down, but you see it's not complete. It's at least from 150 feet away. Like it feels like you could get through there. Maybe. But it's hard to tell.
Alright, well, let's begin.
So do I see this guy dead, like, out here? Or is this token just standing there?
This token is just standing there. You'd probably
Okay.
not see that. I'll just move that in the fog of war.
Gotcha.
I might suggest...
Oh, what did you do with his axe?
I probably would have, like, I don't know, maybe I gave it to the foreman.
Okay.
Bailiff, if we approach together, I'll be able to... my fog cloud has a range of 120 feet. If I approach with you, I'll...
Perhaps we cast the fog cloud on the fort itself to block the line of sight from the
Indeed.
arrow
It
slits.
looks as though it would envelop the whole thing.
And perfect. Even if it doesn't envelop the whole thing, we can still push from that direction.
In that case, I would like to approach with you, as to close the distance and be able to do so.
Good thinking. Jabifo, I think you should stay back and take pot shots.
Okay. So Jabifo will be at the edge of the forest, sort of taking cover behind trees, shooting. The rest of the party is going to be just running.
Yep.
Yeah. Aldrich is just prepared to cast a fog cloud as soon as he is within 120 feet, like the center of the fort,
Okay.
which is, like one turn of dashing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just kind of study the fort for like a couple minutes. Does it seem like we can see anybody like movement from within the things, or are they just...
Yeah, you'll see movement on the battlements every once in a while.
Okay.
Can you give me a stealth check while you're studying this? See if they see movement along the trees.
Sure. Specifically not moving though.
You get what I mean. Shiny shit.
Not bad.
Cool.
I thought it's not even that bad, but I literally just can't rely. It's like I have like a -3 or something.
-3. Well, you don't see any indicator that they've noticed you.
Well, we keep the plan.
Yeah, should we get the plan started?
Yeah, let's go.
So, you guys begin running towards the fort. And, you will, before you get within the 120-foot range, be shot at by the lizard.
Aldrich is staying behind Hadrian, to be clear.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, so Hadrian and Jabifo will get 2 pot shots apiece. Does that sound reasonable?
Sure. Jabifo has cover now.
Oh, is it just Hadrian who's visible? Jabifol's just in the tree line?
Yeah.
Okay, then Hadrian, you get 4 shots with disadvantage.
Great. Oh, it has a not great chance of hitting me.
You shouldn't have jinxed it, man.
Well, you didn't, because guess what? I have 19 AC with my shield.
Oh, okay. So the one arrow looks like it would really hurt. It sticks into the shield.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the arrows bounce. You guys get within range, and...
Poof.
What's the radius on Fog Cloud?
I believe it's a 20-foot radius.
Can you show me the text?
Sure.
Okay, 20-foot radius, so it's 20-foot
So it goes
diameter,
around
then
corners.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you're just putting it on the battlements?
Just centered on the fort, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just where they would have a very hard time shooting at us.
Yep.
I mean, are they standing on these things?
No, those are like wooden stakes.
Yeah, right there's perfect.
Yep. So the fort is enveloped in fog.
We continue our approach.
Yep. You continue your approach, and
At this point, I think Jabifo will begin, moving as well, since he can't see them and they can't see him.
yep. And you're just continuing in a straight line from.
Yeah. Yep. Most direct path.
Yeah, Aldrich would tell him, Let's find the door. They'll probably try and get out.
Alright, so there will be one more round of shots. It'll be with double disadvantage because you're still on the same line. And they're, you know, fishing. Okay. And, yep, none of these would hit. So I don't even need to roll the double. Yep, and it'll probably take like 4 or 5 rounds for you to get all the way up there. And so you can get up next to the walls of the fort. So just bring yourself up. You can't see the door because it is enveloped in fog.
On your command, I can dismiss this. Although Jabifel might be out in the open.
Yeah, well, we don't want that.
Yeah, but yell, Jabifel, find cover! And so, like, you know, somewhere out here he'll find something to kind of get half cover on.
God, I put all these fucking things like half on blocks. It's so obnoxious. It's not, I didn't censor it. There we go. Oh, that gets my dick hard.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't say, okay, mister, I'm wiping. Yeah, so what do you guys do next?
Well, you said the portcullis wasn't, like, fully... You think that I could still get in, so...
Yep,
We're
but you
operating
can't
off
see
that
it right
assumption.
now.
Well, yeah, then I'm saying I get to where I think the door would be, and then I say drop the fog cloud.
Okay. Does Aldrich drop the fog cloud?
Aldrich will get up onto the wall and then
So
comply.
keep shut up.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that Jabifel has found his half cover out there somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. You see that there is indeed a portcullis, and there's indeed a hole. A lizard creature shaped hole in the
Okay.
portcullis. It's just been chopped into. And you don't see any dudes.
Well, that's good. Well, my first course of action is I'm going to, you know, have Aldrich come to me and give him the blessing.
You'll hear a shout from somewhere within the fort.
Well, Aldrich has been given the blessing, and I will enter the hole.
Yep, you see a courtyard. Even though it says there's ladders, one of the ladders, or even though you see ladders on the map, one of the ladders has been pulled up. So I'm just gonna move this guy here.
Well, I'm going to go for the one that's not been pulled up then. Well, I guess that there's only this little shitty fucking thing, isn't there?
Yeah, looking up there, it seems like a little battlement. Like an archer could just go
how
up.
How high up is it?
It's second floor, so like 10 feet up.
Be careful, they're real fucking sneaky.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking just whip blind case, keep the momentum. I know it's expensive, but like, don't give them time to set up. Is this so? Wait, is this like? Is this a door that's on our level?
So down there is a door that's on your level, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And this is just battlements, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Well,
battlements.
somebody's definitely up there.
Well, I mean, you can't see anyone up there right now, so they'd have to be like prone or something.
It's possible. Well, either way, I guess I'll go.
Full approach.
Jabifel will start approaching.
All right, I'm gonna go for this door.
All right, the door is locked.
Follow.
All right, well, I'll bash it with the fucking mace.
Yep, you can bash the door down. It'll just take a little bit of time because, you know,
Yeah.
it's bashing a whole door down. So while that's happening, I'll move some stuff in the background. Also, this guy had 3 days to heal, so... Yep, you eventually deal enough damage to the door where you can...
Here's Johnny!
Yeah, just see into the next area. You can see there's 2 dudes who are not on the right layer. Who, you know, shout and hiss at you.
Mm-hmm.
As you bust on through. And we can roll initiative.
Yeah, that's it. There should be a third.
Oh, you don't see a third. Maybe he left.
Exactly. Well, no, he's probably around somewhere.
So it's this guy. Everyone's rolling low initiative right now. Then there's Archer 1, perhaps the only Archer.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I don't think I can, at the start of my turn, I won't be able to cast a spell. I can't see any of them. I mean, actually, maybe. This door's kind of off-center.
Yeah. You could see someone from, like, this angle, for sure.
Well, what I'm saying is that, do I get, like, basically, you know, is this just cover adjacent to the door? Like, if this door was on center, I'd be able to fucking target anyone in the room, right?
Yeah. Here, I'll move the door on center. So it would be on center. It is XCOM rules where you can be considered in an adjacent square for targeting.
Woo! Woo!
So it is.
So you're getting +4 AC off of being in like half cover and shield of faith.
Yeah. So this Archer guy will.
You gave me Shield of Faith?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I didn't even know.
Fire twice at Hadrian.
Mm-hmm. Missing.
And sort of step up. But not all the way up. It'll step over here. Hadrian, it's your turn.
Alright. Is there a hole big enough for me to walk into the room, or is it just walk through?
I'm treating it like video game rules. You like smash the door. It is down now.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna woo in here at this guy. And I'll smack. 18.
Alright. 18 hits. You deal
For 7.
7 damage. Oh, that's so convenient. 2 things.
Yeah.
Aldrich, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the missiles. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah? Who are you doing?
I'm gonna do it!
I'm gonna target this fucking Archer guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, 14.
You chunk it for more than half its health. Did you do anything else?
End turn.
Alright. You hear a door open upstairs, and stepping out of the second story up here, this Archer looks at Aldrich, who is open, and fires twice. So he misses both times, and then steps back into the room upstairs. The skirmisher is feeling a little bit annoyed that, you know, you didn't go for the Archer. I think it's just gonna attack. Oh yeah, 20 hits for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
No Nyrel shield.
I didn't prepare it.
Oh. Right, take 3 piercing damage.
I take 0 piercing damage.
That's Jabiful's turn.
Oh no, I take 1, because I can never reduce the past 1. Womp womp.
Oh no, 1 damage.
Yeah.
It's Jabiful's turn.
I think Jabif was just prep an attack for if the archer guy on the upstairs fucking jumps out again.
Okay.
I was gonna say Jabif will just move here, shoot at the archer, and then get under this so he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean,
get
if you can
shot
do
at.
that too. Yeah, that's probably good too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Roll to hit and damage.
You deal 7 to him.
All right. This guy will move up and it really would like to breath weapon. Hold up, it's intelligent. It breath weapons. It's a 15-foot cone. It hits Aldrich and Hadrian.
I have cover.
Yeah, but it's poison. It goes around corners.
Damn.
If it was a dex save, you'd have advantage. Unfortunately, it's a con save.
So 5 damage to my shield.
Well, you succeeded, so it'd be 3 damage. The damage is the
God.
6.
Looking at the fucking DC.
Yeah, that's not much damage. I think it's Hadrian, or, no. Yeah, it is Hadrian's turn.
Alright, I'll attack the skirmisher again.
Alright, it deflects.
No, if it misses, it hits with my channel divinity, plus 10.
It deflects with the shield. Your channel divinity redirects your mace into its side.
It's like magic bullshit.
Yeah.
And then, you already know. 14 radiant. And we roll that damage.
Can you re-roll it
Get
if
one
it's one-handed?
No, I can't actually.
So, it takes 19 damage.
Yep.
It has 20 HP.
Damn. This is so sad. That reroll could have really done it.
Yeah, could've. That's why you gotta have the two-handed style, man.
Yeah. Well, 19 AC is fucking goofy.
It's pretty good. Aldrich, it's your turn.
Aldrich fucking taps into the weave. He feels at one with the weave. Fires a magic missile. 2 at this dude and 1 at this dude.
Alright. They both
He's got
die.
a tingle. He knows what he needs to do. Shotgun blast!
Shotgun blast.
I will then retreat with Jabethel.
Alright. The guy comes out and sees no targets.
Go.
No, it knows that you guys are probably in the building.
Huh?
It, well, this is kind of awkward for it. It, follows the battlements until it sees Hadrian through the door, and it shoots at Hadrian. Hadrian, you have half cover. Takes 2 pot shots.
Yeah. He just can't do it. Can't get up to 21.
It can't. It should be full turn.
Alright, Beefle will
Be full fire.
I guess he's gonna climb up.
He can't. Well, I mean, he can make an athletics check. The ladder's up on the... They pulled the ladder up.
Oh, they pulled it up, I see.
Yeah, it's classic battlement technology.
He just shoots. Does 15 work?
Yep.
Boom. And then he'll just go down here.
Alright. It's Hadrian's turn. In this room, you see a ladder and a trapdoor.
Okay, well, I have a funny idea. I'm gonna go grab the ladder. Or what? Does the ladder go up? Yeah, okay, I'll go up the ladder.
Yep, you go up and you're in the second floor.
Alright. So that was like, what, 10, 15, probably 25, 30.
Yeah, I'm just,
35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I can get next to him.
okay.
Dash.
Awesome.
So I'm next to him, but I just want to put myself over
Yeah.
to be full.
Aldrich, it's your turn. Aldrich, it's your turn.
Is it grandma time?
Junior!
No, it's not grandma time.
It's time to wash the doggy picture.
This time we just have company.
Much like these lizard guys.
Yeah, much like these lizard folk. Well, they're actually
Okay.
probably dragonborn. But
Light crossbow.
You hit, dealing 4 piercing.
Then
insane.
High. He's so
Alright,
fucked.
Yeah.
he is very fucked. So Hadrian's next to it. He knows probably can't escape.
End of the line, man.
Yeah. It's gonna breath weapon in Hadrian's face.
Surely I'll make this one. We did.
Take 2 damage.
Blink, blink.
It's its turn. It's Jabiful's turn. If Jabiful hits, then yeah, we can call it dead. Because there's no way it can survive 3 hits.
Right.
Victory.
So Hadrian finishes it off. The crushing blow to the skull.
He falls down the thing.
Yeah,
Sports
Wilhelm
around.
scream.
Yeah. Lizard Wilhelm scream.
Sounds
Real
suspiciously
question.
like the normal Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, just pitched.
It's pitched down. It's like the dwarfs in Deep Rock. I'm doing my part. So yeah, you guys have this fort.
Right. Well, let's down this hatch. That's the real question.
You see a ladder.
Well, I'll go down the ladder.
All right, down we go. Aldrich breaks out the fucking lantern.
Mm-hmm. You can see that there is a small hallway with a reinforced looking door. However, as you come up, you can see that the door's lock has been destroyed, and so it just hangs freely on the hinges.
All right. Well, open up that door.
All right, you see a small room. There is some bedding strewn around, and you also see a chest.
Chest.
Do you think they trapped it?
What's in
Creatures
it?
did not seem dull.
Well, perhaps they were using it.
Well, Mr. Smarty Pants, why don't you check in for traps?
All right.
Seems strap free.
All right. Well, I'll fucking go for it. I got my shield out in front of me, though. Just peeking.
All right, so you open up the chest. There is no trap.
Hell yeah.
You see inside there is some coins, but not that many coins. And
Yeah.
there's some weapons, but they're old
yeah, okay.
and crummy.
Yeah. Well, still.
They've sort of just been stacked up in here, and there's a couple vials that had potions once, but they're empty now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can just grab the whole thing. It's another chest, too. That's the best part.
Yep, it's a well-used old chest.
Yeah, well, they can't all be, the money chests. We'll put clothes in this one or some bullshit. Who knows?
Yeah, true. Fair. It's probably some lizard man scale shit that fell into it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can just give the chest to our dudes in the barracks and just tell them, here, this is for your belongings.
Yeah, just clean it out real quick.
Man,
if you
do you
care.
think that their scales are hard enough that we could do something with it?
The cast scales, no. The body scales, maybe. You'd have to examine one of their bodies.
Yeah. Because I was thinking what we do is we bring back one of these guys
Well, let's
as proof.
yeah, well, let's
I think that we just take the fucking like travel penalty and bring back one of these guys with us and like the chest.
Okay.
Kind of slow. Unless or Aldrich happens to know Tensor's floating disc.
I do not.
Womp womp.
Okay. So, which body are you bringing back?
Well, I guess they got rid of the biggest one, so I guess we'll take the skirmisher.
All right. So take that guy.
Are any of the weapons or shields that they were using in working order?
So everything's like 30 years old and not intended to, right? So it's workable. They were using it, but not in good condition.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like,
they have shields and shit, you know, like that's still a shield for the settlement, even though it's not like great.
Yeah, like you can see the this is a D4 short sword, even though a short sword is a D6 because it is so old and crappy.
Yeah, okay.
That's generally the condition of all their equipment.
Gotcha.
All right.
Still stuff.
True.
All right. Let's grab what we can and head back.
So you grab the short sword, and you already took the battle axe. You're grabbing the chest.
Yep.
There would be some skins in the building as well.
Okay, yeah, we'll take those.
There's like a bear skin in the main room, and some elk skins in the bottom room. They're in less good condition that they were like sleeping on.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll take them.
Okay. So add like 3. What did you call them? Bramble elk?
Yeah.
Skins and off-color bear skin. So
Off color. Okay.
yeah, it has like a weird like metallic property to it, kind of.
I've inputted them to be full sheet.
I was just gonna put a straight in the settlement thing.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Either way is fine. You guys get back to the settlement after like 2 or so days of travel. You know, bearing in mind like the slowness of the travel. We don't have to get into the details. You're back in Redemption.
Woo.
All right. Oh,
And-
so
yeah.
is all we're doing for Jabiful's level 3 is expertise and survival?
Yeah.
Alright.
He is.
One of the things that you said like level 4 was like a Colossus Slayer type deal or something like that, right?
No, that was the other option for level 3.
No. Yeah. No, I still think I think that the expertise is still better.
Yeah, it's coming in handy so far.
Especially if he gets a stat increase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we need him to be a combat guy. I mean, it would help for him to be good at it, but I think that he should just be like a skill monkey for us, and then, like, you know, he can shoot an arrow.
Should he have a second expertise?
I think the ranger class does get 2 expertises.
It gets 0 expertises.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the playtest. It was the playtest in the one D&D. They do get expertise because they're a specialist. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. What do you guys do with the body? You return home. The woodcutters and laborers sort of like stop what they're doing and sort of come to gawk at what you drag forward.
Yes, well, I'd say this is what you saw in the forest. It has been dealt with.
And
We
there's
discovered them inhabiting, 4 of them inhabiting a nearby fort. Rest assured, there's nothing left to worry about.
there's applause. Your workers seem impressed. One of the knights sort of comes up and like taps the creature's corpse. Just like kind of feeling this muscular creature.
It's not even the biggest one. That one was felled the first time we ran into them, but they must have taken its body somewhere.
Nods, perhaps to eat the body.
perhaps.
It's good work.
If they did, there was certainly nothing left by the time we were there. Luckily, our village is once again as secure as it can be.
The night nods. How tough were these things?
Fairly tough. They were holed up in an old fort, made it much more difficult.
Their archers could shoot with blistering speed. Parentheses multi-attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a big one, and he was very durable. It took the combined efforts of all three of us to fell him.
The night nods.
I believe the foreman has the axe it was using.
Yes, I recall him carrying around a old axe. I assume he just found it off a battlefield.
I gave it to him.
Within the fort, we did find a working chest. We'd like for it to be placed in the barracks. It can house the
Store
men's
things
belongings.
He nods. And you guys can add some gold to the coffers.
How much gold?
Let's see.
Where?
A grand total of 112 gold coins.
Ooh, 612 in the bank.
Yep. Not bad. Now the real question is XP, because I feel like
Oh yeah,
we could get there. We could get there.
let's do that before we end the sesh. I doubt it. But
So yeah, let's see.
500. We only need 500. A little less.
So
And we got
200,
112 XP.
400,
oh,
600, 1050 plus.
Yeah. Yeah, he was big. I knew he was going to be worth a lot of XP.
He is bigger. More space to hold XP.
Exactly.
1000.
XP is stored in the muscles.
Yep. 1050 plus. That's why hill giants give so much.
Yeah.
Plus 112 is 1162. And then I believe it's split 5 ways, but each you get 2 times that. Or 2 shares. So each of you gets 232 experience points. No, you get twice that. So 465.
Oh, yeah.
And Jabiful gets 232.
Goddamn calculator.
Huh?
So I'm trying to get my calculator. What was the number?
For you, 464.8. Or 465. I rounded up. Because it.
5. Oh my god.
What?
2,689.
It's so fucking annoying.
Well, hold on. You're forgetting
the
something.
Gold. The gold.
No, I already factored in the gold. But you're forgetting something else. You didn't just fight those guys, you also fought these guys.
Birds! We level up!
Birds, the
We level
salvation.
So
They're all like 1 XP or something.
they're not 1 XP.
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking it'd be really fucking funny.
That would be hilarious. They should be worth 1 XP because you guys killed them so easily, but they're actually worth 50 XP apiece.
Hey.
So 350 divided by 5 is 70, times 2 is 140. So Jabiful gets 70 more XP, which I hope someone's keeping track of Jabiful's XP because it's not me.
Yeah, I am.
And
He's
then,
at 1,195.
yep, and then you guys get 140.
There we go. We've done it.
Level 4.
Yep,
You said 140?
yes, for the non-Beefuls. This is
So
all
people
you.
get 70?
Yes. This is all you slew today. Pretty busy session. Look at all these guys that you guys killed.
Yeah. A lot of dead things.
Excellent.
It's a whole
That's a good session.
whole ass squad of dudes.
Yeah, that is
gained-
safety secured in our area.
Yeah, we gained a level and some coin.
Yeah.
We've got a trade post coming.
Yep, and this can be done starting next session.
Yeah, we got some good shit. Oh, and God, my life is going to look up with more spells.
That is true. And more HP.
I'm gonna have 18 in.
Oh, that's really nice. It's maxing.
Oh man, I don't get any more fucking spell slots. Goddamn.
You get an ASI.
I totally would have thought I went up to 4.
I get
Yeah.
one. I get fucking one more spell slot.
Oh, I do actually get an ASI.
Oh, you get a perk point. Just level 4.
I get a purple. Yeah.
So half an ASI.
Yeah.
Which can be handled
16 charisma.
next session. Let's wind into the closing parts. So eventually Aldrich, or what's his face? Not Aldrich, Archibald will come back with the traitor that he has found. Sort of added to the roster. He'll sort of chill in the barracks for the time being. Though the barracks doesn't like hold everyone. He'll like bribe someone. Or a barracks slot. He doesn't have to sleep outside.
Mm-hmm.
Barracks, the traitor person we could maybe name now, but I think it'd be more interesting to name them later. Come up with a personality, etc., etc.
That's fine.
Do you do anything with the corpse? Or are you just gonna bury it, or what?
Yeah, I was gonna have fucking Jabiful harvested scales. The body scales.
Okay. Jabiful will find this kind of distasteful, but he will do it.
Oh, shut up, Jabiful. We're gonna give you a ranger's hut one day.
True.
Like, you gotta use the whole buffalo with Jabiful.
Yeah, and he'll ask if you want him to butcher the meat for you as well.
No.
Let's not eat humanoid things.
That's what I'm saying, man. So you have... what are you going to call these guys?
What guys?
The green guys. You guys are discovering these creatures, so you are the namers.
Lizard men?
They shall be named the lizard men.
Well,
I know they're technically not lizard men, but like, I don't know. I don't think I go, oh, you were like Dragonborn. So I'm just gonna call them lizard men.
Okay.
They look like lizards.
True.
perhaps Geklins?
I do like Geklin actually, but they're not like that kind of lizard. They're just like you know.
So you have one lizard man skin, let's say, or Gekling skin, depending on what you end up naming it.
Gekling.
I do like
Or,
Gekling. Personally, I think it sounds interesting and fantastical.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else with the skin?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe later on we could fashion it into something, but
Cool.
yeah, I don't think anybody's got the proficiency for that right now.
Yeah.
We could put it in the tent, you know.
Yeah, just like
The-
leave
the
it to
house
rot, basically.
No. I want to tan it so that, like, you know, has
Yeah.
the
You'll need a tanner's building at some point, though.
yeah. I'll try my best to, you know, not have it rot.
Okay. Well, what is your best mean? How are you gonna store it?
Like
Salts.
probably like yeah, salts in a chest.
Okay. So you salt it up and put it in a chest somewhere. Maybe that extra chest you guys have.
Sure.
Not the one you gave to the barracks guys, but the other one.
The other extra one. Yep.
The other one. Yeah. And how are you guys feeling as the days sort of wind on and you finalize the trade post?
Defended the camp.
Kind of accomplished and excited to cast one more spell a day.
Yeah. It's your first real foray into the Bamblewood. And it seems to have new dangers.
Yes. Didn't go horribly, but didn't go great either. We did win.
Was the fog cloud
Big boy was
effective?
big boy.
Fog cloud is very
stopped us
effective.
Yeah, it definitely stopped us from getting shot at.
They would have shot at you like 4 more times at least.
Yeah.
Like 4 more rounds, I mean. It would have been really fucking tough. I'd say that single spell is probably the most effective thing that was done in the past like 5 sessions. So effective was it?
My shield purchase.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Preventing like 8 attacks is huge. Right.
Yep.
So that's extremely effective. This is why a fort needs someone who can cast Gust of Wind.
Yeah.
For real.
Stop that shit from happening. So, just generic optimism from the party.
Yes.
We've slain some things. Our stuff's underway. How's the coffers looking? Did you subtract for the trading post?
Yeah, we already did.
You already subtracted for the trade?
How much was the trading post?
Trade post was pretty expensive. It was, I think, 5 hundo, but let me double check. Yeah, 5 hundo.
We can do. You want to do like 240 of the silver and then 251 of the other. You can just take it out of the GP. It's fucking annoying to do it otherwise. There.
Yeah, so what are you actually at now?
112.
Sorry, what's happening?
The money for the building the trading post.
Oh, we're subtracting that.
Yeah. So we still have like 350, over 360 something gold.
Yep.
Plus, I think that I have 110 gold on my person.
I too have 137 on my person.
All right.
So.
I'm going to update the expenses now for the new month.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah, but I'm updating
Like,
it.
this is what's going to get taken out next time. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'll say that the trader, their monthly expense will be halved for the first month because they're only going to be there for the half of the month so far.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be 23. So 56 will be next month. Boom. And then the total is going to be 331 plus 23. How are you feeling out of character?
Still pretty good. I think we got to start, getting fucking money. But so far, I mean, if we can get like, 100 something gold a session, over like 150 or more, then, we could at least break even.
Yeah.
Well, we should be able to tackle slightly more difficult things.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly more difficult things. My
Well, you have a third more HP, right? Or something like that, maybe.
I do have
fourth more.
40 HP right now, and I can just
damn.
keep reducing fucking damage that take it returned by 4.
should we input our level up next time or in between or no?
Well, mine is so simple. I basically just get HP, and I can maybe choose a perk. So I just did it now. I haven't chosen the perk yet, but I'll look at that between that. But I already updated
know
HP.
exactly what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
It is ridiculously simple. I go to 18 int, I get 26 HP, I get 1 more hit die, and I get 1 more spell.
Sounds like you got the
Spell
level
slot.
figured out.
I learned 2 more spells, rather.
Yeah. What spells are they going to be?
I don't know. Shit. Like, I'd really want invisibility, but like with shield vying for concentration. I don't know. I guess I should probably take Shatter.
Shatter's good.
Shatter's pretty good.
Shatter and Web, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Guys, at all concerns that you might not hit your monthly expenses right now? I think you just barely have enough for this one.
I mean, of course we're concerned. Like, I don't know what else we need to do about it other than just like loot shit. Like, what else are we gonna do? Do bounties and loot shit?
It's gonna be a long time before we have buildings that are giving us income.
Yeah. What's the plan for moneying up?
Probably
Adventure.
more of the same, dude.
Yeah, I think next session we'll probably just fucking go to the bounty board.
So check out the bounty board, see if there's a bounty, and if there is, then do that. If there's not an available bounty that's worthwhile, then what? Just explore deeper into the Bramblewood.
Just keep poking around. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, until we find another fort or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds interesting to me. Is there a direction you would explore?
Probably just keep following the river. I mean, because it's not like that scary, but also it's easy to find our way back.
Okay.
That's just kind of the direction we've been going to. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, that is the session. Thanks for playing, bros. It's fun.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for running it.
Yeah.